Oh shit. Oh shit. Hit the button. There we okay. Fuck it. We'll do it live, everybody. We'll do it live because I looked down at the clock and it said that there was zero time left and I wasn't ready to click the button yet. I wasn't ready at all. Not one fucking bit. I see we got people showing up, we got people leaving right away. What the hell, Tanya? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Good night. Hello, Rose. Oh, she's gonna murder me. Whole Carmen. Whole Carmen. Glad you could be here. Hello, the lovely Sherry. Good morning, Christine. Did I see another name? Yes, I did. I saw two more names. Good morning. It's not good morning here. It's not good morning here. It's nighttime here. Holy fuck. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Lemon Pie. Thank you for joining me. I know everybody saw the excellent thumbnail that I mostly did not do on my own. But that's how I'm going to say that. I mostly didn't do it on my own. Essentially, it's all Squirrel, all her. I just kind of put it together. I mean, she made the entire base. I didn't make that. I'm not fucking artsy fartsy. I can't do that shit. That's not for me. I gotta have other people that have skills come in and do things like these for me because I can't be asked to be doing art stuff like just like even the logo in the middle. I didn't entirely do that. Like Bitmoji made the thing. Squirrel made the lightsaber. The only thing that I did in this entire picture is one, be the base. You're welcome. You're welcome. Number two, I put the infinity ring. That's what it is. It's got all the gemstones in it. It's not a gauntlet, it's just a ring around the lightsaber. And I put the Green Bay patch on the jacket. But then I gave it back to her, and then she spliced it in between the gate so that the lightsaber's in front of the gate, but the body's behind the gate. And she added a cool effect to the arc reactor in the back. I can't do that stuff. I can't do it at all. Well, Jenny won't be here long. She has to leave soon. That's okay, Jenny. You're an hour ahead of me. It's already midnight there. It's not like I start the show super early. It's not like I start the super show early. I mean, that's also a sentence. It just has a completely different meaning. It's not. It's not like a. It's not like a super show, like an extravaganza, like bigger than normal. Other than the completely ridiculous topics that we're discussing, which, oh my god, like all of the people in the thumbnail, they all deserve each other. They definitely do. They would probably have a good time hanging out. Why wouldn't they? Especially with their ridiculous facial hairs. What is their ridiculous facial hairs? Well, I mean, you can't really tell what Juicie's is, but you can see what the Poutines is. You can see that absolutely. And then Alec Baldwin just looks fucking old, man. Like super fucking old. Good morning, Caroline. Like you should be sleeping as in you got up too early? Because I fucking hate it when that shit happens. It's a huge pain in my ass. That's what happened yesterday. And I had to wake up early and I still got up early and I went to bed late after being awake for goddamn 30 some hours or something like that. Doing a live stream on Tim's Talk. Tim's Talk? Tim Talks? Tim's Talk. Fuck, now I don't remember. It's one of these two. What's up, Darren? Is it going? Now I gotta double check. To the subscription section. Scroll just a little. Tim's Talk. Tim's Talk. Tim does talk. Except he he didn't on his stream last night, hardly at all. He had all kinds of people on. There's like 10 fucking people on there at one point. I was like, oh my god, this is like the olden days when we were using Google Hangouts and you just boom have 10 people across the bottom of the screen. And then whoever talks the loudest, their icon gets to come on. Well, it's not necessarily whoever talked the loudest, but whoever had hello, Rebecca. I don't know how to read prow. I don't know how to read that. I don't read that language. It wasn't whoever talked the loudest, but whoever had the clearest connection plus being the loudest, their icon would go center screen, just like how mine is now, and then all the other little icons would be at the bottom of the screen. Oh man, it was great. And then if you were on camera, you would just go full screen. And then when somebody else is talking, you just go tiny screen down there in the corner. Oh man, sometimes I miss Google Hangouts. Like if you could run freaking StreamYard the way they ran Google Hangouts, then like StreamYard would be the tits. My God, wouldn't that not be epic? Anybody out there who streamed back in the day, which I don't know if any of you did. Like I know a bunch of you stream now, but I don't know if you were streaming several years ago. Several? Maybe just a few. Several might be a what do I want to say? Slight exaggeration. Not a massive over exaggeration, but a slight exaggeration. What's up, Andrea Cruz? Yeah, long time no see. Long time. Where you been, man? Where you been? Like, I didn't go anywhere, did I? I mean, I took a week off once, maybe 2 weeks off, twice, maybe, I don't know. Like, I've been around. I've never left the internet. Jenny used to stream on You Now. I don't know if I ever heard of that one. What's up, Keely Chow? You Now. I mean, if it was called You Now, I assume it had some direct connection to YouTube. Hello, Karen. So I would think that it would be seamless. That's what was great about Google Hangouts too. It just had you just connected your Google account that you had your YouTube on, and then it's like, hey, I see that you're in a Google Hangout. Would you like to go live on YouTube? And you just click the fucking button. You didn't even have to have it scheduled. That's how people did like pop-up streams. You just didn't, it just happened. You just click the fucking button and go. You're like, hey, sitting here, ain't got much to do. Guess I could do a stream tonight. So you just go over there, boom, go up, and then fucking edit everything after you're already into it. Like, that's easy to do. Like, I could do that. Like, there's going to be a couple of articles. Like, I don't know if we're going to read all the way through the article or if we'll just do the gist of the article. I guess it depends on how good they are. But Squirrel's going to be here eventually. I don't know exactly when she is going to be here. She said that she was working on some stuff in the treehouse. Keely Chow says, "Go Pack, go." I agree, Keely Chow. Go Pack, go. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I appreciate your support. Who is NM? NM? Am I losing my mind? NM? Who the fuck is NM? Somebody's here with the fucking initials NM and I. No, there isn't. New Mexico? Like the state? There's nobody here from New Mexico. Unless I could, maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. Maybe half of the people here are from New Mexico. I know there's always a bunch of lurkers in the back because, I mean, it tells you how many people are watching, but we've all went through that fucking ringer. It doesn't mean anything. Oh, it just means not much. Once again, I get it wrong. He's talking back to me and said not much. It's capital letters. So I thought that it was somebody's initials because, I have a boomer brain sometimes. I wish it would show this kind of shit on the screen. Puppy virtual hug, but StreamYard's cool like that, Rebecca, and it doesn't want to show that stuff on the screen. But shouldn't like puppies. I thought you were about kittens. Jenny says, You Now is where all the people who used to stream on other outsider websites went when those outsider sites died out. Interesting. I guess I don't know what the outsider sites are. That's not necessarily before my time, but I sure as hell wasn't doing it. That's for goddamn sure. I could have been. I could have started way before I actually did, because, like, what's the difference? Like, me and Zod could have just started doing the show years before what we actually did. He said he was out there doing it, and I was like, well, did I want to start doing that show years ago, or did I, want to find it in the appropriate time that I found it? Because if I feel like I did. Any extra time, like, crikey, he's not going to be here tonight. Sometimes dreams come through. He cried when I said that. I mean, I don't know if he'd like actually cry. He didn't send me a picture of himself, but that's what the DM said. He's a very sad man. He said that he had to spend time with his special unicorn. I was like, okay, cool. Sometimes dreams come true. And then he was like, what the hell, man? I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, Rebecca's leaving. See you later, Rebecca. She's got a skedaddle. Kitchen won't wait. I mean, I don't know, just like, is the kitchen going to, like, if you didn't go and clean the kitchen right now, would the kitchen leave you? And then would you not have to clean it? Or would you have to track down the kitchen in order to clean it? And did it move physically or did it move through time? Like, if your kitchen has disappeared, one can only wonder how it's been moved. Like, I saw a commercial with who is it? Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, and Jerome Bettis. And Jerome wants the Manning brothers to go with them to the Super Bowl. And Peyton says, I'm not doing that, man. I'm watching it on the couch with all of my Tostitos dip. And he tells Eli not to leave the living room. So what does Jerome do? He hitches up the living room wall to a chain and he pulls the living room out of the house down the road. And he's like, I didn't leave the living room, Peyton. And Peyton just looks out through the opening and says, oh, that really opens things up. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. I love those guys. Places like MySpace and the other video site that started with a K that I can't remember. Ooh, interesting. The K. Ooh, Keemstar? That's the only one that I can think of that starts with a K. I don't know if I don't remember if it was a streaming platform or if they just had videos on it, but I know that it was a thing. What's up, Noel? He says, evening, PB. Been a minute. How is it, young sir? It is going fucking live, man. Right now on YouTube. I don't know. It's going pretty decent. It could be going way worse, I guess. Like, it could be not live on YouTube right now, and I could just be, what was I doing? I was watching the Grand Tour because I didn't want to start another episode of Reacher and stop in the middle like I had before because it's a lot easier to take in the episode of Reacher when you watch it all in one go instead of being like, hey, I'm going to watch it now. And then, like, I watched half an episode. What episode would it have been? Whichever one I just tweeted about earlier. It was pretty fucking good. So I watched half of that one like last week, and then I watched all of The Boys again. And I watched all of The Boys again because they released that new cartoon called Diabolical that's like based in The Boys universe. And it's just like animated shorts of other things that happened in the, what do they call? Maybe it's not called the Boys universe. Maybe it's called the Votverse, or is that because they call the movies that they make with their heroes, the VCU, the Vought Cinematic Universe. But if we're just talking about everything, because like I don't know who does the fucking comic. It's based on a comic. Obviously, I don't know who does the fucking comic. Like, as some individual out there who likes doing artwork and ripping people's fucking heads off or blowing people's heads off. My God, it's a or what do I want to say? Billy would say, it's a diabolical show. God, I fucking love that guy. It's great. I don't understand, like, the problem that people have with season two. Like, the women of season two. The women of fucking season two. So, I don't know how many other people in the chat find this hilarious, but that's the same message. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Hail Sagan. Hail Sagan. Copy paste. Copy paste. That's where it's at. Anyway, it was like the boys that I was watching is way better than the boys that we're going to talk about tonight. I just don't want. I don't want to get into all of the uh, all of the spectacularly, what do I want to say, fact-filled articles. I mean, I'm sure that there's some facts. I didn't read all the way through them. I read part way through them. I read the headline and I was like, yep, because that's what we're going to talk about tonight. I don't necessarily need all of the information before I read the article. It's not like it's going to have a word in there that I can't say out loud, like cunt, Keemstar, or however you spell it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The site. Oh, that's a person. Whoops. The site I'm talking about was very famous for a short while, like Periscope. Oh, okay. Yeah, I vaguely remember the Periscope. What I did, I had a D Live account for a while there, and then I was like, "This is fucking dumb, man." I used to just earn the points by being able to watch the fucking shows, and then they gave me the fucking coins, and then you know what I could do with the fucking coins? Whatever the fuck I goddamn wanted to, and then they changed the whole fucking system, and I said, "Fuck you, D Live," and I deleted that shit.
Oh yeah, D Live.
Oh my god, I mean, it was very interesting when it very first started, and then you're like, "Oh, I see how people are taking advantage of this." Like
Hmm.
actually like very adult things taking advantage of this, and I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, this is the second time I've ever opened the app. It doesn't even have a fucking algorithm. I guess this is just what's popular. And I was like, well, it makes sense, like boobs.
Mm. You know, it D Live had a really good idea in the beginning, and then of course it got hijacked. You had people like showing films and porn,
Oh
and
yeah, just
it
straight
was
up.
off. Yeah, it went completely off the rails. Hello, Rose. Hello,
They're like,
Jenny.
I,
Hail
I know
Sagan.
how I can make a cheap dollar. That's what it came down to, because they were like, I'll just take somebody else. I mean, they were pretty much stealing stuff, because that's what, I mean, that's what it was
Yeah.
intended for, was so
Hmm.
that you didn't have to worry about having a copyright claim every time that you watch a fucking trailer, or every time
Right.
that you just watch a clip from a movie where you were like, hey man, check this out. And then it worked great for that. And then people are just like, here's the whole fucking movie. And I was like, I don't think that's what it's there for. Like, you're not showing yourself, and it's not like in the corner and you just, it's just literally the movie. Like,
Hmm.
you're not sitting there talking like we're sitting here talking. You just put the fucking movie on it, guy. And then they're like, look at that, I got 100,000 views. I was like, well, no shit, it's an entire movie.
Right. It's true. It was really cool in the beginning, and then all it took was a couple bad eggs, and then it got really bad, and I was like, oh well. But I remember those earlier parts at D Live, and then they started censoring it and doing pretty much what every other platform started doing.
Oh, for sure. Who else just was changing their censoring stuff? Discord. That's why Husky got all in a huff. He's like, I gotta find a different app that works just like Discord. And that's what I thought. I was like, oh, he's getting a new app. And then I opened it the first time, and I was like, this motherfucker's just like Discord. God damn it. Fucking
Hmm.
hashtags all over the place. I don't know how this works. I can never find anything.
Hi,
I
Becca.
just wanted to send him a direct message on there. And I was like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where? I was like, I don't know where it is.
Oh, hello, Carmen.
No, that's not how you pronounce that. You're supposed to say whole Carmen.
Say what?
Whole, like
Ho- Hola?
HOLE. Yeah, whole Carmen.
God, you're so
That's how she
ridiculous.
spelt it. That is how she spelt it. She did it
Oh,
like
poor
2 months
Carmen.
ago.
You're never gonna let this go, are you, bear?
Why would I ever let it go?
How dare you? No. Hello, Andrea Cruz. Scrolly, scrolly. Hello, Keely Chow. Hello, Christine. Scroll. Hello, Karen. Hello, Sherry. I don't know if they're still chilling.
I mean, 50-50. The only one that's not still chilling is
Hmm.
Tanya.
Tanya. Tanya.
That's how you
Tanya.
pronounce it. Tanya. Like, go to get a tan, Tanya. And I was like, okay, well, I'm sorry if I'm gonna mispronounce it all the fucking
Oh,
time, because okay.
hello, lemon pie. Ooh. Yeah, D Live though. That's a sad chapter in internet history.
No, it was. It was. And it
It
was
was
so
such a good
promising.
idea, and then it just I saw it like because I was on D Live like way like when it first started, and it was great. It was pretty awesome.
Oh, this message. That one there.
Fucking bear. I can
Hello. I'll be here until the end of the show,
hear.
right?
Hey,
I
yeah,
mean, let's hope so.
yeah.
Let's hope, like,
Hi, Deep
disasters
H.
happen all the time, but I would hope that I would be here till the end of the show.
Oh my God.
That's what my fingers are crossed for, at least.
We could only
Like,
hope. We're just you just randomly pass out in the middle of your own show.
hey, it wouldn't. Well, I mean, it wasn't the middle of the my own show, but it wouldn't be the first time.
I know we all have hopes and dreams.
Although I'm much more well rested than I was then,
Yeah. So what
because
time did you have to get up at 4? Like early this morning?
Oh, I got up early this morning and there was no snow. So then I went back to sleep. And then by the time that I woke up, like the snow had passed and they're like, well, we needed you at that point. And I was like, well, I'm fucking sorry, guy. When he messaged me, he said there was no snow at 4 a.m. So I didn't think
Right.
that you were going to need me. It's going to be like 50 degrees out.
So did
It's
he
going to be
want you
like
to?
50 tomorrow. Yeah, he wanted me to come down there and it probably would have been like, I don't know how many hours of work because to plow around vehicles takes a long time compared to not around vehicles. So maybe it would have been worth my time to drive down there, but maybe not.
It's so weird. Yeah, you read my comment, you crazy bear. Oh my.
I did. I feel like you're not yelling that.
I know. I don't. I don't like. You do better yelling than I do.
Yeah, you read my comment, you crazy bear.
Oh wow.
Oh,
She
she
got.
just has. Oh, maybe she just put her all caps on for me. I thought that it was on for everything, but here it wasn't on. Hey, bear, I'm going to seek the cat on you. Seek?
Sick. She probably meant sick. Sick the cat on you.
How do you spell sick in that sense?
Like like sick 'em.
Yeah, but how, is it still spelled the same?
I thought it was spelt the same.
I have no fucking clue
Like
now. Now
sick.
I'm curious because English is dumb.
It is dumb. There's a lot of words that go both ways. Well, it's spelled without a K. So sick. So SIC. Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen people type it both ways, but it's
Oh, that's pretty sick.
right. So
No, I was saying it to you.
that's pretty sick.
Oh, don't forget
Oh,
about the sick.
cheek. The other variant of it. Oh yeah, my
The
bad.
lemon sick.
Oh god. I don't know,
Well,
man. So do you end up sleeping then at least?
oh yeah, I freaking well. So I went on Tim's talk, right? So went on there. It was his 500 sub celebration. So when I get on there, I joined like 10 minutes before it was supposed to start, right?
Hmm.
And it was supposed to start like right on the hour, like how I started on the hour. I don't remember
Right.
exact. I think it was 7 o'clock our time because I
Okay.
thought it was supposed to start at 8, and I was like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be asleep by 8." And he's like, "Oh, it's starting at 7." I was like, "Oh, my math skills are a bit foggy. Like trying to subtract one, a little difficult.
Hmm.
Whoops." So then I was like, "Oh, I can go on there for a bit." And I fucking joined, and he's already got like freaking 6 or 7 people in there. But one of
Attaboy.
him being one of them. I
Well,
didn't know a single fucking person.
good for him though. He got
Oh
his
yeah, I
sub,
was like, who are all these people?
right?
No, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I knew because I think I had a partial conversation with one of them, maybe
Hmm.
both of them, and then one of them had to leave. Pop culture minefield.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Jerry and Keith,
Hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
they were I assume they were the first two to join because they were at the top of the screen, and then he wasn't like moving people around how we ever do. He was just like adding them. So I assume they were the first to join. What's up, Wookiee Supremacy?
Hi, Wookie.
So then I get on there, and they're all talking, they're all talking, they're all talking. And I was like, holy fucking shit, I am underprepared for this conversation. Like, these are the kind of guys that are like, yeah, I read the biography of this guy that stood on the side over there for years. And I was like, holy shit, man. You want me to
Right.
read? You want me to read? Like, Angus sent me the link for it looked like it was a Norse type comic. Like, at the start
Uh-huh.
of it, it says it's the year 500 AD in the North Sea or something like that. And then I just kind of quickly scrolled through it without like reading any of it, like to get the story. And I was like,
Right.
oh, the artwork looked pretty cool. I think it's called Helheim.
Sure.
I don't know, some indie thing. I was like, you want me to read this? When is the movie coming out? And then he's like, it's in India. It probably never is. And I was like, I'll just hold out hope.
Hmm.
Like, I don't want to read a story. Hey,
Hi,
that's Tim.
Tim.
I was
There
just
he
talking
is.
about him. Like, talk about the devil, man. Just talking about your celebration and how I was super underprepared to talk with all the wonderful people that you had on and all of their like vast comic knowledge. And then so we started with Kenobi. We watched a trailer for that. We talked about it a
Mhm.
little bit. Then we talked about the Batman, and I was like, all right, two things that I had seen. Life is good. Like, I can handle this. And then at some point, the conversation switched to Star Trek, and I was like, uh oh, we got a problem on the deck, man. We got a problem on the bridge. Like, red alert, son of a bitch. And I was like, okay, let's hopefully they just ask like easy questions. And then they're like, okay, so question right around, who's your favorite captain? I was like, I can answer that fucking, that's an easy fucking question. I was like, yeah, Picard. Easy. Super easy. And I don't think anybody said anybody besides Kirk or Picard. Except for,
That's fair.
I think one of them said some unknown person that I'd never heard of before. Like, I don't know if they
Right.
were in a book or something like that. And I was like, I don't know what the hell that is, but okay. Like, I assumed somebody was gonna go like Deep Space Nine, or
Yeah.
what's the other one? What's the other one? Voyager. Voyager is the other one.
Mhm.
I guess Deep Space Nine is a what is it? It's more of a space station. It's not a spaceship.
Yeah.
Like,
I like
this
that
doesn't
one.
really have a captain. See, I only watched the Next Generation.
Oh, I think you'd like I think you would like Deep Space Nine. It was actually I thought it was enjoyable, and plus you
I
have a lot of
feel like I would,
crossovers.
because did Deep Space Nine happen after Voyager or before?
I think
Because
it
I
was
don't know
before.
what order they came in. I have no idea. But I thought it went the Next Generation, and then they always take like a little bit of time off because they never seem to have one thing set up after another in Star Trek. Now they do, except they're all shite. Anyway, that's not the point.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
exactly. He was sitting there silently too. He was just up in the corner. He's like, "Oh, they're talking Star Trek. They're talking Star Trek." And I was like, "Yeah, they are. I know nothing. I
Yeah,
know
Deep
the
Space
characters I
Nine.
like."
Deep Space Nine came out in like '93, right after Next Generation closed out,
Look at all
and
this
then
information.
Voyager was after that in '95. So
Okay, so I guess
even
see that's
though
what did
Deep
it for
Space
me.
Nine and Voyager were on around the same time, though, so that's where it gets real kind of clusterfucked.
Okay, because
So,
like to me, like Deep Space Nine is a completely different style of Star Trek show compared to your typical. Here is our uh, bridge crew. Remember that term? Good
hmm
times. Mm, that takes me
back
back. The nostalgia is deep.
little
Fuck.
throwback. Oh yes, congrats to Tim, by the way.
Oh
Congrats,
fuck
Tim.
yeah! I said, did I say that
Yeah, we did earlier. I just said
when I started
we
this?
congratulated him. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I mean
actually
he's
here.
probably over like 550 now.
Congrats on your 500 subs. You're probably gonna get 5 more. I had 10 more.
5 more from here. Oh yeah, you gotta go. He does what? He's got a bunch of shorts with lightsabers now. I haven't watched any of them yet
Yeah, you'll
because
go on a
like
marathon.
I don't know if it's him like inside outside, but I assume he's twirling them around, and that's what lightsabers are supposed to do.
hmm
Because nobody's going to volunteer to get killed by them, so can't really get what I want. Or not. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be killed, but like lose a limb. This is Star Wars.
hmm
Like, I know what I want out of Star Wars. I need people getting stuff hacked and slashed off. I don't care how.
Fair enough, I say.
Oh, it's going to be happening. Like, he's going to learn how to use that dark saber in season 3. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. So, what I
Hmm.
learned last night is that those are legitimately episodes of season 3 that they moved into the Book of Boba Fett because they were like, things have gone off the rails. That's what I heard from like almost everybody on the panel, and they all agreed on it last night. I was like,
hmm
what the hell? I was like, that's ridiculous. That is completely ridiculous because how the fuck how the fuck would those make sense in the Mandalorian if they happen in Boba Fett? You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you put those into the Mandalorian after Boba Fett, the Mandalorian, him interacting on Tatooine makes no fucking sense at all.
Right.
Would it? Like,
Not
I don't
really.
know
You'd
if
have to
they
blend a lot.
unless they're gonna completely rejigger season 3, but it seemed like it was pretty set in stone that he was gonna be like on whatever this journey was before you even saw episode 5, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I took my helmet off. I'm sorry."
hmm I mean, you're
Fucking
right.
idiot.
Lemon Pie's correct
This one?
about yes, he is correct.
I think in the Star Trek timeline, Voyager starts during Deep Space Nine.
Yep.
So do they leave Deep Space Nine? Like, do they visit the station? Because that would be cool.
Yeah, it all intertwines. I like
Oh my
I
god,
like
that's
DC
extra
more.
hilarious. That's extra hilarious. Is that? Do you not find that ironic?
Star Trek talk and Queen not here.
Isn't
Dun
that
dun
her?
dun.
That's like her wheelhouse. And by the time she gets here, if I mean, I don't know if she's gonna be here. I have no idea who's gonna watch, other than the people who have already watched.
Hmm.
Like,
The
we
chat.
ain't gonna be talking about. Right. I don't know who's gonna be watching, other than the people who already watched. And nobody told me. Yeah, I'm gonna be there watching later. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard from people that be like, "Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow." Like, you've heard that before for sure,
Yeah,
haven't you?
yeah. Hmm.
I was like, okay, cool. And then when they show up, you're like, hey, that person finally fucking showed up. I don't got to worry about it anymore. What are totally
Oh,
different characters?
yeah, yeah. I like them.
Oh, the people in the Star Trek shows totally different
Yeah.
characters. Gotcha. PB, if I knew you were into Star Wars that much, I could have emailed you my restoration of Christmas with the Stars for holidays. It's just as bad as the TV special. Yes, you could have. I love Star Wars, man. You kidding me? Where have you been? What is happening right now? How could you not know this? How could you not fucking know? Were you not here on Friday? Well, not here, but were you not in the fandom zone on Friday when I was like, motherfucker, we will not move on to the next topic. We're talking about Star Wars. I did that for an hour and a half. Roughly. Roughly.
True.
I don't even remember exactly how long the show was. It was not
Jane.
short.
Ugh.
So I got a question for you, Squirrel.
Yo.
Which particular pile of garbage do you want to start with in the thumbnail?
Oh God. Let's start with Juicy and his stupid bullshit.
Ooh, juicy.
Guy.
So I know, like, what you had 3 or 4 articles that went along with this, right?
I think we had like three. I think most of it was like follow up.
Right. Felt like one was real fucking short. I read the whole thing as like 2 paragraphs, and they were
Yeah, it
both
was
paragraphs.
really short.
What's up, Perp? What are you doing? You can come in
It-
here and talk about Juicy, can't you?
Let's see.
Juicy
Okay,
Smollett.
Smollett, and then I'm just
Yeah,
pulling up the articles.
he's one of them people that picks out your wine for you, right?
Yeah, when you
You,
go
you,
into
you get the juiciest wine.
ugh.
I need my wine to be juicy. Like, if it leaves
Oh,
that dry
shit.
taste in my mouth, like I need it to taste like what do I want to say? I need it to taste like whatever berry it says is on the bottle it's made with. That's what I need it
Hmm.
to taste like. Whoa, here's a big shock, Squirrel. Here's a big shock for you. Perp's watching anime.
I fully expect
Unbelievable.
him to.
Like, why can't you watch anime and be on the stream? Zod does it. He does it when he's on fucking camera. How rude. Like, I can literally see him. I'll be like, hey, I'm talking and I'm going to ask you a question and I'm giving the context and I'm leading up to it. And I can see you fucking looking away, you asshole. Sorry, did I get little little heated
A
there? It's okay. It's
little
okay.
emotional, but it's okay.
A little emotional. So this is the important stuff about it, right? This is the important
Yeah.
stuff. I am not suicidal.
Sorry.
Jussie Smollett sentenced to 150 days in Cook County Jail, beginning immediately. Shouts as he's led from court. Who
This
wrote
is
that fucking headline? Because it's good, but then why did, like, the shouts should be in the front? Like, I'm not
right.
suicidal. Shouts Jussie Smollett as he's led from court to his 150-day Cook County jail sentence.
See, that would have been a better headline. So
Get it
this is from
together.
Chicago.
Who's right?
Megan,
Yeah,
Meg,
Megan, get it together.
and Jason.
Oh,
Yep.
2 people? It took 2 people to write that trash?
Chicago Tribune.
God damn, Chicago. Get it together.
So
Like,
there he
go out
is
and
yelling in court.
they probably shared a Subway sandwich.
They probably did with some avocado on the side.
Oh, this is one of those cool articles that it'll read it to you if you want you to, if you can if you want to do that.
Yeah,
Is that
I
what that
don't have the
is?
audio shared, but yes.
No, 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 no. We're not. We don't. No, 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 no. We don't want
Yeah.
robot voice.
But
We don't
yeah,
want
this is
robot
one of those you
voice.
can listen to the article, which is
Dude, the
cool.
first time I did that, I was like, "Oh, this is amazing! I can just, I can just like look at something else while it tells me what's going on in the world." It's like, when did this start happening? I was like, I need to set it to some British lady.
Right.
That sounds smart.
They have them all named like Amy or Bridget, you know, like
Oh
different
my god,
voices
it's
you
so
can pick.
weird. It's so weird. I love it.
So,
Okay, anyway.
do you want to read this or you want me to?
Um, I can read it. Sure,
Okay,
why not?
there you go.
Shortly after being ordered into custody to begin serving 150 days in jail on Thursday, actor Jussie Smollett finally started to speak. He was innocent, he said. He was not suicidal. Then the former, quote, empire, end quote. That's how you're supposed to read that. That's what I've been
Right,
told.
that's correct.
Ah, sorry.
That's some fancy
Act,
shit. Yeah.
actor stood up at the defense table and began talking directly to Judge James Lynn, something he declined to do during the hearing. I respect you, Your Honor. I don't know his accent. Is he Southern?
I don't know. We could go for it right now. Who cares?
Sure, it's juicy. Small Smollier said, his voice rising as he gestured with his hands as he wanted to say more. I respect your decision. Jail time? I am not suicidal. If anything happens to me in there, I did not do it to myself. Thanks, Juicy. You
Power to the
crazy
people.
bastard. Oh, that's him walking out? That's a picture of him
Yeah.
walking out?
There he is. Fist pump in the
Why
air.
isn't he in fucking handcuffs?
I have no idea. Probably behind
That's
those
fucking
doors he did.
ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. Are you kidding? Every time you see somebody lose and they have to go to jail, do they not walk out in fucking handcuffs?
Oh
Even
yeah.
if they're not because they're not sitting for hours and hours in handcuffs at the table there. Like, unless there's some violent criminal and then they're like in the jumpsuit and everything. He's in a goddamn suit. So
Right.
obviously we're not at that level. Why the fuck is he able to do something like that? That's
He probably
talk
got it
about.
approved by the judge. You know, he probably got it approved through his attorney, so the judge
Oh, his
allowed
attorney
it.
must be white because they're not going to give that kind of privilege to him. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself. I said that last night on the stream and fucking made there's a guy on there, his name was Scotty. He's pretty fucking hilarious. Almost made him spit his Pabst out, which would have been sacrilege because I'm from Wisconsin.
You don't do that.
No,
Oh,
it would have been terrible. As Smollet's attorney tried in vain to get the judge to stay the decision, Smollet was slowly surrounded by sheriff's deputies before being led from the courtroom, pausing to pump his fist in the air. Yes! As he disappeared from view into rear lockup.
shit. Let me scroll. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, you know when you said you were like, let me scroll. You know what I was waiting for, right?
Hmm.
I was waiting for it to go all the way up and then all the way back down and then all the way back up
Oh,
and then a little bit back down and then kind of, end in the
and then
middle and then
close
I
out
could
the
see.
screen.
Right. And
Stop
then be
sharing
like,
it.
okay, we'll be back here. It will be technical difficulties. Fuck.
I apologize, guys. I can't see the chat, but yes, we're not doing the Lee scroll, if you will, or the General Zod scroll, whatever you prefer. Zod scrolling.
Oh, I'm not creative 22 is here. What's up? I'm not creative. He just got here. He says,
Hello there.
cheese. Like, I can't see the chat either because unless you wanted to, yeah, I can't read the words unless I make it go full screen on my end. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
In issuing his sentence at the conclusion of the marathon 5-hour hearing, Lynn said Smollett's,
Smollett.
Smollet's. How do you say it when it's Smollet? Smollet's?
Oh,
Sure.
Jussie
Decision to
Smollett.
orchestrate. What a word. There we go. Now we're using some good words here. A hoax. Hate crime on himself on a frigid night in downtown Chicago 3 years ago. Read like a bad movie script. One where Smollett invented the plot because he's a shit writer. Hired the actors. He's a terrible casting director. Chose the time and location. I don't know, because he was fucking drunk like
He didn't fuck.
Subway.
He did not scout
Fucking
that place.
Subway.
He
Like,
didn't
how
scout.
many fucking, like, you know, to
Mm.
go full privilege, how many people like him promote Subway? Only the real athletes, which he is not. Provided props. There was a prop. They beat him with a prop. I thought they just beat him with their fists.
Remember the rope?
Oh, the rope. And even rehearsed the racist and homophobic lines. Because you wouldn't want to forget your homophobic lines. They're so difficult to come up with. I mean, where were the other two guys from? Like South Sudan?
Yeah, they were from Africa somewhere.
Or I don't know, somewhere from the heart of Africa, man.
Yeah.
Like Jamaican, whatever. They're not Jamaican.
The complete opposite of like white racists. Yeah, pretty much. Bad casting call.
This is Judge Lynn?
Yes.
So
that is Judge Lynn.
Why does Judge Lynn look like not a Lynn?
I don't know.
Looks like, I don't know, Judge Lynn had a Oriental father and a non-Oriental mother.
Maybe Middle Eastern.
How do you get that name?
What do you know? Like Indian. Like, maybe an Indian background.
Ah. Okay. You wanted to make yourself more famous, Lynn said. And while it worked for a while, the lights were on you. You were actually throwing a national pity party for yourself. I assume that's what he sounds like, right? You said Indian.
Oh my God. Sounds fine. We'll work with it.
The judge also ripped Smollett for doubling down on his lies at trial when he took the witness stand in the quote. Whoops, in quote. My mistake, I almost fucked that one up. The caper of all capers, end quote. And lied to the jury for quote. Fuck, I fucked it up again. Hours upon hours. End quote. They can't all be winners. In addition to the 5 months behind bars. Steel fucking bars. That's what you deserve. Although, I'm sure he'd want the bar to be someplace else. Although behind him is good for him, though, right? Never mind. That's not the point. Which will be served at Cook County Jail. Lynn sentenced Smollett to 30 months of probation. Does that start after he gets out? Hopefully. Only after he gets out. I mean, they do stupid shit. And ordered him to pay $130,160 in restitution, less the $10,000 in the bond forfeiture Smollett had previously agreed to the city to cover the more than 1,000 hours in police overtime it took to investigate Smollett's false hate crime report. He also ordered Smollett to pay the maximum fine of $25,000. Like,
yeah,
that's the maximum fine.
I guess so. Good to know for future reference. I don't know.
What's up, Timon Flip?
Hello,
he just got here. Like, I just happened to check the chat, and then he just happens to get here. I was waiting for it to go up. PB 2022. I said that earlier. Apparently. Where am I? Second paragraph? Or am I at the top? No?
Yeah, I scrolled to it.
Oh, you scrolled already?
Yeah.
Lynn's decision to lock up Smollett came at the end of a lengthy oral ruling and seemed to shock Smollett's relatives in the courtroom gallery. Afterward, in the lobby of the Layton Criminal Court building, Smollett's... Fuck, why do they keep saying this? Every time. Like, plural.
Well, no, we could just say Juicies. We'll just say Juicies.
Juicies. Sister and two brothers told reporters they still believed in his... Oh, he's got a stupid fucking family. Anyway, Juicie's younger brother, Jacques, what? I guess he's French,
Salut.
shouted that his brother is now going to jail for being attacked. Quack, quack. Do you know how crazy that is? He said. The judge chastised him. He chastised my brother. He does not deserve this. He is in jail for 5 months. That is unacceptable. He is a survivor and he is being completely mistreated. And this has to stop.
Shit. All right, I'm scrolling. Hold on. Okay. Oh, shit.
Juicie's lead attorney, Nunye Uche,
Sure.
sure,
That sounds
said the
good.
judge's sentence was, quote, nasty, end quote. And what? What? Why is? Wait a second. So, okay, only that part is in the quote. The rest of it was speculation on Megan's part. I don't remember the guy's name because you said hers first. Because obviously the woman gets first billing because 2017.
Right.
Here we come, and that they would appeal, and that fucking hell. He also said that unlike his legal team, Juicy was prepared to be ordered into custody by the judge. Juicy is very strong. He's holding up very well, Uche told the Tribune. I don't know how to speak fib because I assume that this person, like, I could be entirely wrong. Like, they might not be from anywhere in Illinois at all, but I just assume they're from Chicago. So
It is a melting pot there now, so it's like,
right, they got people from literally all over the planet, except for maybe, like, I don't know where they gathered them from, but I know that they have penguins. I don't know where they came from. I don't know, like, they could have came from South America. They could have came from Antarctica. They could have all been born here at this point. Like, this is a ridiculous side tangent to go on. Smollett, Juicy, was found guilty by a jury in December on 5 of 6 counts of disorderly conduct, alleging he falsely reported to police that he was a victim of a hate crime in 2019, back when you could be the victim of a hate crime for walking around black. Juicy told the jury that he was attacked near Streeterville condo at 2 a.m. on one of the coldest nights of the year by 2 men who shouted racist and homophobic slurs, put a makeshift noose around his neck, and poured bleach on him, and then called Bubba Wallace.
God.
That was too far, Squirrel.
Oh, shit.
That's good.
Okay.
The story unraveled, however, after 2 of Juicy's acquaintances, brothers Abel, well, that sounds very normal, and Ola, that sounds way less normal. Osundero? Sure.
That sounds
I like
good.
that name. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that name.
Yeah, the last name's nice.
I'm not switching my name, but that one's cool. That takes way too much effort. And anyways, like, if you're going to switch your name to anything, I'm doing exactly what Homer Simpson did, switching my name to Max Power. Excellent name.
Very powerful.
Where you going? We're going to Max Power. That's right. Told investigators that Juicy had paid them $3,500 to carry out the fake attack. Apparently because Juicy was upset that a threatening letter sent to the, quote, Empire, end quote, studio had not been taken more seriously. Lynn said Thursday that he was aware the ensuing uproar would cost Juicy his role on the show and his, what, he had a reputation? I've never heard his name before in my life until this entire fucking thing happened. Like, this
Right.
couldn't have worked out any better for him in 6 months.
It's true.
Like,
It's true.
as soon you know that he's going to be on social media, be like, another day in the life of Juicy. Another day of home lockup with Juicy. Like, Fuck that bullshit. No, I
You
don't need the end
technically
of that
don't have
sentence.
to read the rest of this. It's mostly just
No, this
me.
is a bunch of fucking bullshit quotes. That's why I said to people, we're not necessarily going to read the whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
Especially when I got to keep saying juicy.
juicy. So
This
in the
fucking
end,
asshole.
we
150 days. Okay, so Cook County is what? The biggest jail in Chicago?
hmm
Right?
right.
Like, I don't know the stats on Cook County. I can go out of fucking full screen here now. Or my end of full screen. Um,
Okay.
oh, what was this? What was this comment? What was this comment?
I wonder if I
Lemon
can.
pie. Janie must be rubbing off on me. I am slightly cringing at Peebee's accent. She doesn't cringe at what? 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 I'm aghast. What have you circled, Squirrel? The
Oh,
important
that's
stuff?
this. Yeah, this is. Oh, cool. It showed up. I'm proud.
Me
Oh,
too.
well, I'm stupid. What did I do? Shit. Um, hold on. I need to get
I don't
my
know. You're drawing on the screen like fucking John Madden, and it makes me feel warm and fuzzy.
Oh, does it? I'm gonna zoom in.
And boom! Here's where Juicy pays her fucking money.
That's exactly it. This is oh well look at that crap show what I did. But where's my thing? Where's the the hell with it. Technology and shit.
BB King live at Cook County Prison is an effing great album. Is that's real?
Is it?
I have no fucking clue. I'd never heard of it before in my entire fucking life. That's wild.
So this area here on this is all of outside of having to serve. It says in addition to the 5 months behind bars, which will be served in Cook County Jail, Lynn sentenced Smollett, Juicy,
Smolier.
the 30 months of probation and ordered him to pay 130,000. So basically, he has to pay restitution. He has to
Like,
pay a
okay,
bunch of fines.
so 130,000 plus the 25,000. Well, let's just say plus 15, right? Like he said 25, but take the 10 out. He already paid the 10,
Right.
I assume.
Yeah,
So
the
so what's that come
bond.
to? It comes to 145,160.
Yeah,
And like, oh my God, that's a drop in the bucket from how much money he's going to make as soon as he is out. Like instantly he's going to have, and if it's not necessarily direct endorsements, like going on social media and making money the cheap way off social media. I mean, what's it going to take? He could put one video out on YouTube and be monetized
right.
just because he has name recognition. That's all it takes. It'd be like, oh, Juicy made a video because there's gonna be a bunch of people that fucking hate him that gonna watch it. There's gonna be a bunch of people that love him that gonna watch it. There's gonna be a bunch of people that'll be like, holy fuck, who's this guy? That watch him because it's a video on YouTube.
hmm
Like that's just how it fucking works. So yeah, somebody like him could easily start making money off himself. I mean, I don't know how much fucking money Brie Larson makes off of her YouTube, but they quite obviously are paying her, and she had, I don't know if she had it on the very first video she put up, but I know that she's had direct endorsements of like
Right.
either she's talked about the product or it's just literally been in the video the entire time. Like, oh, I see that you're not plugging anything. You're just here to talk about the thing that I can see the entire time.
Pretty much.
But it's not a,
Abs-
it's, I was like, fuck, this is a 20-minute advertisement. And you got me to watch it. You stealthy bitch.
I'm
Okay.
pulling up the next article. It's more or less just a
Okay.
summary of the letters that people sent on his behalf, begging for mercy, basically, that would have been sent prior
Oh
to.
yes,
Hello, Kim.
yes. I want to see the letters first. What's up, Kim Ryan? How you doing tonight?
Let's zoom in just a little bit. There we go.
Before Juicy Smollett sentencing, his supporters ask for mercy. Wait, okay. So what's it mean when it's just the apostrophes on the ends of words? Because that's not a quote.
It's more or less just emphasis.
Oh, so I've been using them wrong on Twitter the whole time. Good to know.
And sometimes you can
Don't
use
back to
those
me.
within a quote within a quote.
Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing quotes within quotes, so definitely using it wrong.
Oh, this is the more you know.
Bum bum
Oh,
bum.
this is a judge must decide whether to send the actor to prison after a jury convicted him falsely, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so in this article, it says ahead of sentencing, this was written on March 9th, ahead of sentencing on Thursday, celebrities and racial justice advocates like Samuel L. Jackson and his wife, the
Oh, it's
actress.
so sad. That is that like
Yeah,
when you sent this to me and you were like, "No, Samuel L. Jackson." I was like, "What did he do?" And then I seen it. Yeah, it's right in the first fucking paragraph. I was like, "Oh God. Oh God. Like how could you have listened or read or watched or I don't know what the options were to be informed with this fucking entire story that was going on, but to be like, man, cut him a break. What?
right. So it
What's up,
has other
Landon?
people. Hi, Landon. The actress Latanya Richardson Jackson, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, and Derek Johnson, the president of the NAACP, have
Go to
written
bed,
letters
guy.
pleading for leniency for Jussie Smollett, the actor
Mm.
convicted of falsely reporting that he was a victim of a racist and homophobic attack. And Reverend Jackson said, Jussie has already suffered.
When?
He has been I'll let you read this right here. In your best Jesse Jackson voice.
Oh, I have no idea what Jesse Jackson sounds like. Is he
Very
Southern?
Southern. Very. Yeah,
Oh,
in
he's
my opinion.
very
Oh, yeah.
Southern. Oh, God, I got a deep inflection. Fucking hell. Juicy has already suffered. The Reverend Jesse Jackson wrote, judge handling the case. He has been excoriated and vilified in the court of public opinion. His professional reputation has been severely damaged.
There you go. So many of the letters cite Mr. Smollett's history of volunteer work and the non-violent nature of his offense and the
Fuck, he's 39?
Yeah,
I mean, okay, so you did your time before you were 40. Way to go, guy. Then they're gonna let you out and
attaboy.
you'll be more famous than ever, you fucking bastard.
Nice little bucket list of fun. Fucking. So the non-violent nature of his offense and reputational damage he's already
No, I
suffered.
would say with that chest, squirrel. Fuck him.
Fuck him. All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's just the summary of it. There was just a lot of people that wrote letters and tried to support him. And so I'm trying to
See you
get
later,
through.
Landon.
Bye, Landon.
You can fall asleep to the smooth sounds of I don't know. Maybe at that point it will be the smooth sounds of Vladimir Putin.
And then the last article that this came out this morning.
Oh, this one fucking I laughed. I laughed pretty hard when you sent me this one. I was like,
There
oh,
you go.
oh my god. There it is. Here we go.
So it's from Deadline. You want to read it?
Juicy Smollett placed in psych ward at Cook County Jail. Brother claims on the gram.
Mm, God. Oh, can you let me zoom in a little bit?
Yeah, zoom into that, some bitch. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That'll work.
Okay.
That should be. I mean, I think that everybody can see it, unless they have their what do I want to say, resolution turned way down.
Yeah, that should be okay. That
What
look
a
okay?
what, the snowflake is red. I don't like that.
I don't either.
Snowflakes should only be surrounded with the color blue.
I think they're just like, watch out, warning.
Oh, a warning, a
That's a, like,
snow warning.
winter premiere dates.
If if I talk like the Reverend Jesse Jackson, he's never gonna get to sleep.
You can do your French accent soon, though,
Ooh, that'll
because the
be
brother,
exciting.
it's the
Yeah,
same
because
brother as
juicy.
before.
We. It's exciting.
Oh God. All right. Do you want me to go ahead and read? Then you can do your accents when we get to his.
Yeah, when we get to the quote, it's out there at the bottom, right?
Yeah. Authorities are apparently taking no chances on Jussie Smollett's safety while incarcerated at Cook County Jail, reacting to Smollett's outburst upon being sentenced Thursday for his conviction on charges related to drumming up a hate hoax. Authorities have placed him in a psychiatric ward. That's typically where high profile prisoners are kept. Smollett yelled to the courtroom upon his conviction that he was not suicidal and would not kill himself while in custody. He thinks he's Jeffrey Epstein. Anyway, the statement was seen as a nod to other famous and infamous inmates like Jeffrey Epstein and John McAfee, who both allegedly committed suicide while incarcerated. Oh,
Juicy is currently in a psych ward in the Cook County Jail.
Jacques Smollett said in a video posted to the Empire Actors Instagram.
What's very concerning is that there is a note attached to his paperwork today and put on the front of his cell saying that he's at risk for self-harm.
Jacques added,
I want just to make clear to folks that he is in no way, shape, or form at risk for self-harm, and he wants to let folks know that he is very stable, and he is very strong and very healthy, and ready to take on challenge that has been, challenge that ultimately has been put up against him.
Smollett was sentenced to 150 days in jail, 30 months of probation, restitution of $120,000 and 100 whatever, fuck it, it's a lot of money, and a fine of $25,000 on Thursday for his part in orchestrating a hate hoax. The actor repeatedly shouted,
I'm not suicidal. I am innocent.
as he exited on Thursday.
He sounds like a big puss bag, so there we go.
Next line is Judge Lynn.
Oh.
You're
You are a charlatan pretending to be a victim of a hate crime?
Judge Lynn said to Jussie Smollett during Thursday's sentencing. She added,
"Oh my God, it's a woman!"
Well, we're going for it. I didn't know it was a woman. Oh God. So she added that the actor's name.
Squirrel, can you see the gates of hell?
Oh yeah.
They are bright and glorious. Oh my God.
Dude, I can't tell the difference. I don't give a fuck. Oh, she added the actor's name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I can't laugh and do Indian. He has becoming an advert for lying, and there is nothing that I will do here today, and that can come close to the damage you've already done to your own life, young man.
That's the video by his Jussie's. I'm assuming this is his brother.
I mean,
that's his bro.
I would have asked you to play it, but I already know in my, here's the joke, soul that I nailed the accent.
I say it's the same. That's it.
I got it spot on.
Done. Yeah, you literally just saw it verbatim.
Like that's exact. I mean, like this is like if I got a tan, look exactly the same. Emotional damage.
Yeah.
I could do that accent. I could do that. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. Like, do you got to have the professional version of StreamYard? I don't know how people do all those little clips that they play. They got the fancy stuff that they do that with, right?
Yeah. Like you can upload clips, intros, and sound bites and things like that. I think that's just on the regular.
What's up, K Dot?
Hi, K Dot. I think that's just on the regular subscription because I have it on mine.
I mean, you know the Oriental guy that I'm talking about that says emotional damage.
Yes, I do.
Oh my God, it was fucking hilarious. That's what Tim has that, and he was using it last night. I was laughing my ass off. Timon Flip says best meme in later years. I don't like. Is that Timon? I don't want to do your accent. I don't speak Portuguese.
Yeah. So that's good.
He's from one of those countries. I want to say he's from Argentina, if I remember correctly. So that's Portuguese.
Mm-hmm.
Back when they, had a navy.
It was like a
Do they
rowboat.
have?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm going to
No, that
hell.
was
I don't know.
no, that was the Vikings. The Vikings used
Oh, yeah, they
rowboat.
had a rowboat. Big ass
Thank you,
rowboat.
Tim. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. Coming from a Star Wars hero, that means a lot. People want to say he's a villain, but he's a hero. Did you see he used a blue lightsaber in that last movie?
See, that's nice. That's a giving spirit right there.
No, these fucking oh my god.
Should we go over Alec Baldwin next and then get to the
Ooh, you want to jump to the pile of shit that is Alec Baldwin?
hmm
See, and that's when I would play Justin's favorite clip from Jurassic Park. Because you would have just said, the joke there would have been, do you want to jump over to Alec Baldwin? And then I would have just played the clip. That's one big pile of shit. Thank you,
Oh,
Jeff Goldblum. Thank you. Like, I feel like I need to, I see all these people with their, okay, Zod has his long intro that's just a song that he
right,
didn't commission it, but somebody made it for him. So I was like, yeah, cool. Somebody made a song for you. And then I don't know how exactly the video part of it's made because I don't remember how that goes because, it's Gary singing, but whatever. And I was like,
right,
but everybody else, they do these like clips and then whatever music at the beginning, it's all mashed together and it looks real nice. Like Tim had one at the start of his show, and I was like, you know how I start my shows?
right. You're like, hey, I'm here. How's it going?
You want to know how I started it tonight?
How'd you start it tonight?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Fuck it! We'll do it live.
See, yep. See, I should have known that because you've done that. Fuck it, we'll do it live. I've heard that a
That's
lot.
my catchphrase for starting the show. That's what my sister Carol had to ask me that one. The middle sister. Because I
Oh,
showed her the YouTube channel at Christmas or whatever when we were all down in Sheboygan. And I was like, yeah, this is my YouTube channel. This is the show that I do, or this is the show that I've been doing. Because I used to do a different show because it was an after game or an after show or whatever the fuck. After party. Jesus, can't even remember the names of my own shows. Anyway, that's not the point. So then she asked me, she goes, do you start all of your shows like that? And I was like, yes, I do. Yes, I
you're like,
absolutely do.
you're like
Like
matter
it's
of fact, I
it
do.
is I mean there might be something else that I can't think of off the top of my head, but it is definitely one thing that I thank Bill O'Reilly for.
Oh my god.
That's him. That's him being all fucking pissed before the O'Reilly factor
Fuck
starts.
it. I remember
Fuck
that.
it. We'll do
Oh
it
god.
live. And then they just start the show and then he
He
does
had a
and then
huge temper tantrum too.
oh my god, it's so fucking hilarious. You know who else throws huge temper tantrums?
Alec Baldwin.
Fucking A, man. He also blames late Helena Hutchins in Fatal Rush shooting. He literally blamed the person who got fired upon.
hmm
That's new. Like, I haven't
Yeah,
heard that one before.
yeah.
Like, I heard
This
him
is new.
blame everybody who handed him the gun. I heard somebody who, they bought some ammo, they brought it on set. Like, I didn't even pull the fucking trigger. That's not how the fucking gun works, you asshole.
Yeah, this came out. It was updated on, well, it was posted and updated on Friday.
Nobody wants the fucking New York Post. All right. At least
Oh
it's not New
man,
York Times. Good
I
times.
know, right?
Bad times. Good Post. Here we go.
Says Alec Baldwin filed legal papers Friday denying any responsibility for shooting dead Helena Hutchins, excuse me, even blaming the late cinematographer for giving him the directions that led to the deadly accident. The 63-year-old actor insisted that every single mistake leading to the October 21st shooting on the New Mexico set of Rust was performed by someone else. His filing Friday also revealed that Baldwin made an exhaustive effort to get the crew back together to finish the doomed movie, even after a flurry of lawsuits blamed him for Mom of One Hutchins' death. Quote, this is a rare instance when the system broke down and someone should be held legally culpable for the tragic consequences, unquote. The lawyer's the star's lawyer, Luke Nickus, wrote in an arbitration filing Friday shared by
Sure you don't
Deadline.
say that wrong.
I know,
Holy
Nickus.
shit!
That's a horrible name. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, there's a Pokemon out there that has a name that does that same type of trick, and the guy who I watch do Pokemon videos over in the UK, I mean, just one of them. He's like,
Mhm.
"Oh, got to make sure we say that Pokemon name slowly."
No shit. 'Cause I could. Ugh. So the person, and he goes, "Oh God, that person is not Alec Baldwin." He said the filing, adding that he is just an actor. Oh, he's not the voice of humanity. Oh, who knew? I didn't know. I thought he was a moral. He had the moral high ground.
I had to add a banner.
Oh, did you add a banner?
He has the
That's
moral
so
high
fair.
ground if you're looking up to hell,
Mm-hmm.
which
Yep.
some people are. Hello.
Zoom in
Dude,
a
that
little.
judge was a woman?
Yeah, I
Oh
didn't
my
realize it
god,
was.
like
Okay.
I'm sorry. We gotta
Oh, it's true.
Alec
It's rough times. Oh,
Baldwin is asshole.
it's true. The arbitration demand against Baldwin's fellow producers claims the star's contract protects him from any financial responsibility in a slew of lawsuits filed against him, including the wrongful death complaint filed by Hutchins' widow. Even without the clause, Baldwin was completely innocent in the unthinkable tragedy, according to the filing, which revealed he was paid $250,000 to star in and produce the low-budget Western.
Whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa, whoa,
really
whoa. I thought that he was wait. Oh, he wasn't the producer in the sense of he was backing it with his money. Because I thought that's the way that he was the producer in the
I
film, but apparently not from what I gather from that.
was
It
paid
makes it
to
seem
star in
like
and
he was being
produce.
paid from some outside force instead of
That's
being
probably
part of the what do I want to
maybe
say?
he
Like
fronted money and then he got money back after the studio picked it up or whatever they
that's
were going to
possible.
do.
And that's possible too. But
Uh,
I
I
have
like
I
I
have
love
zero fucking blame. What?
this guy. This part here is amazing. So instead of them saying indie, which is their fancy Hollywood term for like low budget Western, the post was like, nah, it was a low budget Western. They didn't even say indie. God bless them. Oh, shit. So
What's up,
as he would,
Husky?
hey, Husky
Not much.
is Husky. So as he had done throughout his career, Baldwin trusted the other professionals on the set to do their jobs, Nickus wrote. The facts were made clear that
I'm
Baldwin
sorry.
is not culpable for these events or failures. Son of a bitch, dude.
At all. Not one fucking bit. Like, motherfucker, like, it got put in my head and it went up like I did nothing to it. I did absolutely nothing. Unbelievable.
You want to read this part here because it goes into the quotes. So you'll start seeing quotes like from what Baldwin claimed.
Well,
It's-
so when it says Hutchins directed Bald, wait, where? Where are we?
It says those whose directions Baldwin followed included Hutchins herself. The filing
Oh,
stated, calling it the worst day in Alec Baldwin's life that will continue to haunt him. You can keep going after that.
Hutchins.
Yeah, it'll
Do
happen when the soap is there.
Wait, whose quote is that? Alec Baldwin saying that?
These are
Whose
these are
quote
the
is this?
claims. These are the claims from the filing that they did through the attorney on Friday. So this is the attorney speaking on behalf of Baldwin. What Baldwin was saying, or
Oh,
his
these are the attorney's quotes.
yeah, from the actual document that what Baldwin was claiming through his attorney,
Right, like
essentially.
he did like a Q&A or a sit down with his attorney and is like, this is what my client is claiming.
Yes.
Hutchins directed Baldwin in the rehearsal scene to determine how the best angle of the camera and what movements Baldwin should make for her to capture the cocked gun that the script had called for. It said, fuck, Quote, Hutchins described what would be like Baldwin to do with the placement of the gun. She directed Baldwin to hold the gun higher to point where it was directed toward her, the filing detailed. Quote, in giving these directions, in giving and following these instructions, I'm sorry, Hutchins and Baldwin shared a core, vital belief that the gun was cold and contained no live rounds. Baldwin asked Hutchins whether she wanted to see him cock the gun as the script required. She responded, yes, the filing stated. On her instructions, Baldwin pulled back the hammer, but not far enough to actually cock the gun. When Baldwin let go of the hammer, the gun went off. The filing,
It's just noted. It's just
That's
noted.
how a gun works, Alec Baldwin. Did you? Oh no, of course he didn't know.
Of course he didn't fucking know that. Oh, well, if the hammer slams fucking forward, like, that's how it fucking goes. Bang. What a
Right.
fucking jackass. Like, God. I swear to God, every time that we talk about this story, or any time that I talk about this story, even if I talk about this story in real life, because it occasionally comes up, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
I always end up rubbing my fucking head like I have a goddamn aneurysm, because it's every time he says something, it's dumber than the last thing. Like,
Right.
I didn't fire the gun, and I was like, okay, you don't. I know how guns work. You don't have to pull the trigger to fire the gun. Just like, holy fucking shit! If you had a bolt action rifle and there was some absolute fucker, when you slam that fucking bolt forward, you can fire that motherfucker. Sure, you could. Stranger things have happened, you fucking, as the bottom of the screen says, Baldwin is asshole.
Oh God.
as later became known, a live bullet discharged from the gun and struck Hutchins, traveling through her body and striking director Joel Souza in the shoulder. Both Hutchins and Souza fell to the ground.
It said, fucking hell. No shit. You just twofered them. Of course they fell to the goddamn fucking ground. Jesus Christ.
No one understood what had happened.
The filing stated of the, quote,
Panic and confusion.
immediately after. Jesus fucking Christ. How the fuck?
Mhm.
Okay, I mean, like, okay. I could understand how the person standing behind Alec Baldwin doesn't know what's going on. I can understand how the guy wiping the cameras down, right? Make sure we ain't got no dust on here. Everything's crystal clear because we got to shoot this fucking movie. Why he doesn't know what's going on. I can understand why the goddamn craft food service people hear a bang and go, huh, I wonder what that was. Yeah, makes perfect sense. But you, jackass, Mr. Asshole, you were literally holding a gun and heard the bang and was like, oh, I wonder what that was. It kicked in your fucking hand, you.
You'd feel that in your arm.
The whole
Right.
fucking way, man. This is not a small gun. We all seen the gun. It's not small. 45. It's a 45.
Oh yeah, you're gonna feel that fucker.
Holy fuck. It was only when Baldwin was interviewed by Santa Fe County Sheriff deputies that he saw a, quote, fuck, why do I do that every time, Squirrel? I've done it every fucking time where they've thrown it in the middle. When it's at the beginning, I get it right. But when it's in the middle of the sentence, I say the first word and then I say, quote. It's like I have some type of Biden problem.
Maybe.
Quote, a photo of the object that had been removed from Susan's shoulder at the hospital, a 45 caliber slug. Wait, where's the end of the quote? There's no.
They forgot
They
this.
just. They just forgot the fucking
They
quotes?
should have probably put the quote after "at the hospital"
That's fucking...
or maybe the
Megan, how about you watch this guy when he's actually typing the words as you dictate them? God damn. I assume that's the chain of command because, it's 2017.
Hey, can you change Baldwin as an asshole to cocksucker?
No, because it's funny to say that in a Chinese accent.
Oh.
Like, it's hard to say cocksucker in Chinese accent. Assholes, like 2-syllable words, is great for Chinese accent. I didn't come up with the rules. That's just how it works. Get on board. Get the fuck out. I was talking to you. Not you or you. You in the back. Yeah, you. Who's not... Yeah, you're not talking in the chat at all. You're just sitting here fucking lurking. Fucking say something, man!
No.
No, I said in the back.
Yeah.
I said in the back. You're in the front. You're in the front because you have...
Well, there's someone in the fucking back. Who the hell's in the back?
You're quite obviously in the front because, like, I've seen you in drumming, like, Puerto Ricans in the front. There's nobody in the back. What are you talking about?
Oh my god. Oh my god, we went into a rabbit hole of fucking what the fuck.
Okay, we didn't to come back. Baldwin is asshole. Recognized the object as a live bullet. He finally began to comprehend what had transpired on the set of Rust that day. The filing stated, saying the actor was shocked.
That's the set photo.
Wait, so you're wait a second. Wait. Whoa. So he didn't. He did he think that they got fucking sniped from one of the buildings?
I don't
Like
even
they
think he registered.
Yeah,
with
Lee
them.
Harvey Oswald.
Like everybody who was within earshot heard the bang. 2 people ended up on the ground bleeding. You're holding a gun.
Right.
As far as I know, nobody else is holding a gun. So what the fuck? You thought there was goddamn somebody on the fucking grassy knoll who's like, oh shit, man, what happened? How can you not know what fucking happened until the end of the fucking day? Like, you just saw 2 people fucking collapse in front of you, and they're bleeding. It's not like they fucking collapsed in front of you, and you're like, oh man, they had a heart attack. Like, there's obviously a visible fucking wound. I don't understand. I'm flabbergasted.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how you couldn't know this. Like, I feel like we haven't been given that exact piece of information in that way. Or I guess I didn't hear it the right way because Zod was the one reading. I don't fucking know. But I don't remember understanding it in that fashion, that he didn't know he had shot somebody until after he saw a picture of a bullet.
That's the way that's making it sound.
What? Wait. Ow. Every time. You're right, PB. Every time you just...
What?
So you didn't see the person falling in front of you bleeding out.
Like, I mean, you don't even... I know that he's not the sharpest fucking tool in the shed. I get it.
I mean,
But-
he is a tool.
Right, which is how I know. That's how you know he's out in the shed.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, like... My God. Squirrel, can you keep reading this?
Mm-hmm. It says here, but the Star took no responsibility for failing to double-check that the gun had no live bullets in it, claiming rookie armorer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed ordered him not to, saying it was her job to check the gun, not his. An actor cannot rule that a gun is safe, the filing said. That is the responsibility of other people on the set. The filing also detailed Baldwin's initial communications with Hutchins' widow, Matthew, who allegedly hugged the Star and told him, I guess we're going to go through this together. Oh, fuck you, Baldwin. Anyway.
Wait. We're going to go through this together?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is us?
I don't know.
Nobody should be going through anything together. Look, she was my friend. She was my friend. I didn't even know that my friend had been shot. There was an entry and exit wound. And I had no clue until they took the bullet
out of the director who I didn't give a fuck about, but she was my friend.
So then this shit, this is what pisses me off. And this is regarding Matthew, which is Helena's
Husband.
husband. In the filing, it also included screenshots of text messages showing the pair's warm relationship, with Matthew telling Baldwin he was very gracious, helping him and his 9-year-old son, Andros. Oh, I'm so glad that he had proof that he had a charitable soul.
Andros,
so
isn't that the villain in Star Fox?
Yeah.
Oh no, I've only ever played Star Fox like
Uh,
a handful of times.
So Baldwin repeatedly said he understood if Matthew wanted to cut ties, but the widower continuously assured him he wished to keep in touch and maintain their positive and mutually supportive relationship. As well as that friendship, Baldwin made an exhaustive effort to contact the Rust cast in the hope of acquiring their support to finish the film. The filing
What?
the filing revealed, admitting no one wanted to. He did so both with the intent of honoring Helena's legacy by completing her last work and of compensating Hutchins and his son from the film's profits. Baldwin insisted his war messages continued weeks after his now notorious TV interview in which he claimed he had not fired the fatal shot, the filing said. This is a shot from the set.
So these are all actors or people who were working on the movie? Like that's
Yeah,
not the
cast and
husband in
crew.
the picture.
No, this is cast and crew photos.
So what? He's got literally one message from the husband that says, "Hey, thanks for helping out my kid."
Mhm. He had a
Because
bunch of
like,
text messages and yeah,
oh,
all that stuff.
there was a bunch. Oh, so their
Basically, everything that
fucking
he did to
friendship must
Ass
go back
Kiss, he
weeks.
made sure he had screenshots of. So that way he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing this out of the charitable heart, but I'm also doing
He,
this as the proof of this or proof of that." Yeah.
him being a kiss ass. Nah, it doesn't surprise me. We all know he's a kiss ass.
Oh my god.
So that's Helena. So it says here the actor was completely taken aback when the widower gave his own TV interview, saying he was just so angry at Baldwin's absurd claims. The Matthew Hutchins that showed up on the
Oh
Today
no.
Show.
I feel so
Yeah.
bad that Alec Baldwin was taken aback.
I saw that interview with the husband. You just kind of want to like hug him.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I just
the
feel really
Matthew
bad for him.
Hutchins that showed up on the Today Show is someone Baldwin had never met before, Frighting's filing claimed. Matthew is one of many who have sued Baldwin over the fatal incident, saying he recklessly shot and killed Helena on the set. But his lawsuit contains numerous false allegations against Baldwin, the 30 Rock actor's lawyer stated. Plans to complete Rust and to channel its proceeds into a fund for Hutchinson's and her son's benefit have unfortunately broken down as a result of the lawsuit and these public statements, the filing said. Some of the others suing him were also initially supportive, according to the filing. That included the script supervisor, Mamie Mitchell, who now claims Baldwin for not checking the gun, but immediately after the shooting told him, "You realize you're not responsible for any of what happened in there, don't you?" the filing alleged. The filing listed a series of mishaps possibly to blame for the for the fatal accident, none of which were Baldwin's responsibility, according to his lawyer. He didn't announce that the gun was cold when it really contained a live round. He didn't load the gun. He didn't check the bullets in the gun. He didn't purchase the bullets, and he didn't make the bullets and represent that they were dummies. He wasn't in charge of firearm safety on the set. He didn't hire the people who supplied the bullets or checked the gun, and he played no role in managing the movie's props, the filing said. At this point, two things are clear. Someone is culpable for cambering the live round that led to this horrific tragedy, and it is someone other than Baldwin, the filing said. Baldwin is an actor. That's the thing. Ooh.
Baldwin is an actor.
Yeah.
The filing stuff. Fuck you, filing. God, this filing.
So
Oh my
yeah.
god. So what I'm thinking like physically happened was he got the gun and physically looked down at it. And since it's a revolver, you can see 4 of 6 spaces. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how many people Husky, see if you can find a picture where you can see 4 out of the 6 spaces on a revolver. You get what I mean? Like from behind or from the front or whatever, something like that.
Right.
And
Which
I'm guessing.
which revolver was it again that he used? Do we know
Well,
the
it said
exact
that he
name
got
of
hit
the
with
one?
a 45. They said it was some kind of
Yeah.
There's a
45.
lot of 45s, and if it's the Western type gun I'm thinking of, you don't always see.
No, I know that some of
Yeah.
them have the rounded cap on the back. You're right. So I'd have to see
Yeah.
the very specific gun because some of them are
Yeah.
stylized in a way that you cannot see that. I get it. But I'm guessing if it's supposed to be old timey, that the odds of it not having that are relatively high. So you can see those 4 empty fucking barrels, and he was like, "Oh, yep, definitely no bullets in it." Kabang!
Okay, hold on.
Almost killed 2 fucking people. Like,
See.
can you imagine if he wouldn't have been pointing the gun in a downward fashion?
So this is, it says, expert provides a closer look at the type of firearm used in the rush shooting.
Ooh,
And
that's a holy fucking Christ! That is a massive bullet. I wonder.
yeah,
I mean,
so it says here,
she
this
didn't.
is
She
from the
didn't have a
local
fucking
news.
chance, man. She did not have a fucking chance. He shot her from like fucking 3 feet, 4 feet away, or some shit like that.
So
Right,
this,
it's a 45 ACP round, right?
the firearm was a
I don't know. We'll find out.
FLLI Pieta long Colt 45 revolver.
Okay.
So that was the type of gun that was used, and so this is just to get an idea of that.
Which type of revolver did you say?
Well, if it's
It says,
if it's
sorry, go ahead. Okay, it's right here, Husky View. Hold on. Zoom
Okay.
in. Damn it, Jim.
Yeah, zoom in so I can type it up.
There it is.
F. Okay.
FLLI. Yeah,
Mhm.
is that an I?
F period LLI Pieta Pietta long Colt 45 revolver.
And 2 zigzags.
Oh, here we go.
Nobody laughed at me.
Okay,
There we go. There we go. Okay, I got one.
I got
Oh.
a few pictures.
You gotta like if you're not gonna get a laugh, that next fucking joke better be good, right?
Yeah, so no, this is a gun that you can't.
You know, from the if it was
this-
like the one in the picture, you couldn't see the back of it. So how the
Yeah,
fuck do
and
you
you
not check
and
something
for
like
everyone
that?
else in the chat, you never look down the gun of a barrel.
No, you check it from
Yeah,
you
for-
just all you have to do is
barrel
crack
of a
it
gun,
open.
not the gun of a barrel. I just fucked up.
And
my
it makes
words.
me wonder, like, do we know? Because I can't remember, because I feel like we talked about it. Was there more than one bullet in it, or was there literally one bullet in the gun? Like, was it fully loaded, or was it partially loaded, or was it like 1 out of 6? You know what I'm saying?
Let me see.
Because I don't remember. Because if it was fully loaded, like, holy fuck, you feel that with those fuckers in there. Fully loaded, that gun's going to feel completely different from how you've been carrying it around the whole time. But once again, we're dealing with asshole.
So
You
it
don't
has
give a
6
fuck.
chambers. So I don't know if the gun was fully loaded. I'm checking right now.
Oh, sorry, I meant to stop sharing the screen until I got the correct picture I want. Let's see
Oh,
here.
I just switched
trying to
over
find
to
a
it, and I was like,
decent-
oh,
Detailed picture. I forgot I
of
clicked
one
share
looking
screen.
down the barrel, like on Peacemaker.
Well, if you want one looking down the barrel, I have that image. I'm just trying to find a
No, it doesn't. I mean,
image
it
of
doesn't
this
matter.
one
Of that
'cause I
style
wanna
of gun. I get it.
I want to explain something, but I keep seeing it on the other side. One on that side, one on the fucking.
Like, Rose is listening to us and watching the movie 2012,
I think that's fair.
like the disaster movie.
So it says that gun was fully loaded with live rounds. So that meant
Fully
6
loaded.
chambers.
So okay, let me find
Oh
this
my
right
god.
here.
Oh my god. This is a good question, Darren. That's a
This
damn
one's
good question.
okay. This one's a lot shinier than the one there, but you still got the same idea. Okay, so this right here, you pull this back and you rotate this, the I can't think of the names right now. My brain is fried. But you rotate it, and you'll see each hole, and you'll see if a round is in there.
Okay,
if a
so
round is
can
in
you
there,
hold on?
you
Can
pull it out
can
and
you zoom
check
in?
it.
Can you zoom in?
I can zoom in. Yeah, this is a
Yeah, just zoom in onto that center part. Okay. So
okay, which where are we? Okay. Oh fuck. There we go.
yeah, just zoom in so you can
Hey.
show the guts of the gun per se.
Right here.
Yes. So
right
what
here.
he's talking about is this half moon shape behind where you would put the bullets in. That entire piece flips down, and you can look in there so that you can just spin it and look and be like, okay, it's empty.
Yep, and this is this style of revolver is still used today. I'll look up videos.
Oh, absolutely, because it's timeless.
Yeah.
And it's ironically incredibly safe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Comparatively,
depending on the age of his gun, I believe it was after 1950, they all have to be double action. So when you pull this back on an old one, and it could go and slam forward, but then there's this little on current ones. There's a little bar right here that stops it in case an accidental misfire because that pin sits right there. So back in the day of the gunslinging era, and even cattle ranchers who had them, they'd leave one of these of the 6 chambers empty, so then it could just rest right there, and it wouldn't accidentally go off while they're walking around on the range.
This motherfucker will blow your hand off.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, depending on the age of the one Alec Baldwin has.
No, I mean, yeah. Even with a what I want to say, minimal amount of grain behind it.
Yeah.
And powder.
And then here's the other way, down the barrel of this one. If he did this, he'd be even stupid, but then maybe
no, you kill yourself, whatever.
Yeah.
Then you know what? If he would have done that, I'd feel sorry for him. And I'd feel sorry for his family. But now he's just an asshole. Like, why didn't you check it that way? Like, would you, if the gun was pointed even, like not at your face, at your foot, would you have let the hammer fly in that fashion if it was pointed in any way at you? Or better yet, at one of your family members?
Right.
Nope.
Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, you in a professional situation, which to me means zero fucking around, especially when it comes to something could cause serious damage, if not death. And wouldn't you fucking know? Worked like a goddamn fucking charm. Worst prop gun in history. Well, I shouldn't say it. It's top three prop guns of history.
Yeah.
Right.
I know there. Here's one thing my parents always told me before I had firearm safety, and this is great. This is great advice for even somebody who doesn't, have any experience with firearms or anything at all. They tell me this with my toy guns: don't point that at anyone.
Right.
No, the only time. I shouldn't say only time. There are 2 times. Like Nerf, water.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta
even
know
with the Nerf gun, you try to avoid getting the eyes,
Oh, right. You can't, don't be a fucking asshole. But my fucking...
shooting the eyes is fun with Nerf guns, though.
My youngest nephew had the bazooka Nerf gun. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that the one that had the whistles? The whistle ammo?
It had like a fucking foam missile that it launched across the entire fucking house. Like they had like a semi-open concept kind of where it was open from the living room to the dining room, and then there was kind of like a computer room, family room on the other end. And if you pump that motherfucker to 100%, you could go from one window and hit the other window on the other side of the fucking house, like 40 fucking foot.
Man, like Christmas, we got the middle squirrel one, or no, excuse me, the youngest squirrel. She got a Fortnite one, but she got it was like has a huge drum on it and shit. And they were shooting.
So
basically,
go ahead.
stole it, and he stole it from her, and basically was just like sniping them in the hall. So anytime any of the small squirrels were trying to go down the hallway, he was just, I mean, nailing them, right? And you can hear that whistle, very distinct. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love the whistle. Hi, Kaffee.
Kaffa.
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 Sorry. Hi,
You
Kaffa.
saying it the Zod way, it's understandable. He says it wrong so frequently that it's ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous. Thank you, Kim. Thank you.
Kim.
So, like, she's a child, so she plays Fortnite, which means you know the Chug Jug song, right?
Yes.
No.
What do you mean? You don't like the Chug Jug song?
Now I wish Alec Baldwin killed me. No, you see, I was on Discord where the shit was just fucking all over the place. Not on my server. Other servers have been on, and you just want to start fucking.
He's at your doorstep. He is not at your doorstep. Well, I mean, kind of. He's right across the water if you're talking about Kaliningrad. Is that how you pronounce that? Whatever that exclave is that's right on the Baltic Sea,
Enclave.
North Sea? Yeah. Yeah, whatever that enclave is that's disconnected from Russia because Germany didn't want to take it because they didn't want a bunch of Russians in Germany because
they hate each other.
I want to say they're racist, but that's more of a bigot thing. Anyway.
Like Germany hates Russia, Russia hates Germany, and Poland hates both of them.
She has several NATO countries before they're at her doorstep. Like several. I mean, they're not going to be firing missiles at her, are they?
Man, it's just too close. This stuff is.
No, I feel that. Like, I've talked to a bunch of people in Europe, and they're all like, "It's right there." And I was like, "America has a border with Russia.
An ocean.
You don't have a." I was like, "You don't have a border with Russia." What do you mean? Today is right next to Tomorrow Island.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking? Or is it yesterday and tomorrow? Tomorrow and how the fuck does it work? You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Up there in the Bering Strait. One is a Russian island, and one is an American island. They're right next to each other. Not to mention that Russia's right there. And that's, if not their biggest, their second biggest naval base is in the Pacific. So, like, if they're going to fucking do it, not to mention, if they go to war in the Pacific, you don't think they're going to have help from the Chinese? Like, you just sent me that fucking thing. Well, not to me, but you put it in the group chat earlier of them asking China for help. And I was like, yeah, I knew that was fucking happening. Ooh, Squirrel.
Yo.
Which one of you, or one of my fine furry friends, would you like to answer this question? Why is Baldwin dude asshole? Would you like to take a shot at answering it?
Just one shot, please.
Blaming his victim for having some negligence, if not, more than he's willing to take. Let's just say that. He's a narcissist. Yeah.
He literally
blaming everyone but himself.
He blamed the person that he shot for getting shot. He blamed her. He's like, line of fire, man. You should have known. I didn't know. You should have known. Why were you standing in front of a gun? You didn't know. Nobody knew it was loaded. And I was like, it's a gun, motherfucker. God damn. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. I mean, technically, he shot 2 other people. Like, this motherfucker, he's one of the most proficient shooters in all of Hollywood. Son of a bitch. Almost got a fucking twofer. If the guy would have been standing fucking in any different position, or if the gun would have been pointed in a slightly different position, we'd have fucking 2 people dead. And I mean, is the what's going on with the dude that only got fucking, or I should say, that survived the Baldwin attack? That's what I'm calling it now. Like, he was a mass shooter, but he was too stupid to follow through. Like, what I don't understand, it's like, okay, I don't get how he's. I didn't know that they were shot until I saw a picture. What? Do you understand that? Like, if you had been even there, you would have been like, well, somebody obviously shot this person. There's 2 holes in her. right?
Mhm.
Like, she didn't, like, fall on, like, she's been standing and walking around all day. She didn't fall on a fucking stick and get impaled. Like, everybody heard the bang. Fucking 45 goes off. There's no silencer on a fucking gun like that. You heard the fucking bang. And then it sent a shockwave all the way down his fucking arm. And he was like, "Adder." Holy shit.
You know who else is a complete fucking narcissist?
Who?
Zod.
Vladimir Putin.
Ha.
That's how you transition, Zod. That's how you're meant to do it.
Did you want to
Like
pull it up?
I even got the people here to be like, who?
Or you want me to pull
Send
it
it
up?
to me. Can you send it to me on Twitter? Or is
Yes.
it in a group
We've
chat
set
on
up
Twitter?
Zod. You know what's funny is we've set up Zod for
There's
transitions,
so many
and
transitions.
then he goes off.
Like, hey,
on-
we're
I
gonna
don't know,
we're
fuck.
gonna talk about this next, and I was like, okay, we've been talking for the last 10 minutes. Here's a perfect transition point, and then you say it, and then he's like,
I was like, fuck, man.
Hmm.
Like, where did the last 10 minutes of my life go? 'Cause I don't need that fucking noise to deal with.
All right, I put
All
them
it
in the
was
private.
noise.
Articles are in private chat.
Oh, in the private StreamYard chat.
Yep.
Duh.
First one, then the second one.
so
There's Steve
TMZ
Schmidt.
first. TMZ first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okie dokie. I almost removed myself from the stream. That would have been funny.
That would have been
Share.
a Zod moment. Where'd PB go?
Okay, Chrome tab. Which Chrome tab do I want? I want. Fuck. Meta. Right? Yeah.
Hmm.
It's working?
There it is.
Injured in a slip?
It looked.
And fall hasn't. Don't click here now.
Kanye West. Let's see if this works out. Kanye West reignites guest the star soaking up WWE Scott Hall on Life Yawning Stars. Where did Taraji P. Henson want to? It's a weird headline. You got what was happening there, right?
Yep. First line of each headline.
Okay. Yeah. See the gist of it.
The Rachel Mad Cow Show. Guest compares Putin to Hitler. Seemingly downplays Nazi atrocities.
I love how the fucking words get progressively bigger. That's nice. That's real nice. Who wrote this?
Dramatic emphasis.
Twitter wrote this. I don't want a Corolla. I drive a fucking Honda. Get it together, ads.
Oh man.
A little further.
There you go.
Good enough. How big is it on the screen? Should I zoom in?
Zoom in a little. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's good.
A guest of Rachel Maddow compared Putin to Hitler when describing Ukraine, but in process kind of made it seem like Hitler wasn't as bad, which did not go over well. Michael
God.
McCall, a former U.S. ambassador to Russia, appeared Friday on Maddow's self-titled MSNBC show, which I said backwards, but it's okay. This while she was on vacation and had temporary host Ali Velshi fill in. In discussing the war, McCall made a suspect analogy that got torn apart. What
This
fucking
was this
analogy?
tweet. This tweet did go on to get deleted, but man.
One difference between Putin and Hitler is that Hitler didn't kill ethnic Germans, German-speaking people. Putin slaughtered the very people he said he has come to liberate.
But
What
he
is
did.
talking about?
I know.
But he
What in
did.
the fuck is he talking about?
But Hitler did killed German those
Yes.
Jews spoke German.
Correct. They were German Jews.
Literally all of the German Jews
And
spoke.
disabled people. I don't know. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I would bet that it's breaking news being a fucking idiot.
Oh, yeah. People were pissed. Oh, man.
McFaul invoked the former Nazi leader in an attempt to distinguish what they were doing wrong during World War II and what Putin doing now, suggesting that Putin's actions are perhaps worse because he's killing people with Russian roots, aka his own people. The people with that he claimed Hitler did not necessarily go after ethnic Germans, a dubious assertion and one that Madow's official blog retweeted as fact without arbitration. Fucking idiots. That's something that they would do, though, isn't it? Like, send it to the internet! Hurry up! Johnny Lewis said to!
Oh, it was slaughtered. Like, big time on social media.
Oh, yeah, this was the tweet that I seen that you sent in the group chat, and I was like, oh my god.
Oh, hey, look, the Auschwitz Memorial, who said something that backed up what Gina Carano said.
Hitler did ethnic Germans and German-speaking people, those who opposed the Nazi regime, those who resisted, those who did not fit into the Walchensaurg.
Don't even know how to pronounce
He ordered the murder of people with different disabilities, and finally, the murder of the German Jewry. I didn't know that was a word, and I love it.
Jewry.
Okay. Look at
all
these
people were. When
this
he went
American
into power,
Jewry.
remember, even though the Jews were deemed a threat, the first people they actually went after was the German Communist Party, because that was the opposition party.
Bye, Coffee.
See you later, Kaffa.
My bad.
I believe in you, Squirrel. More than I believe in the Russian accent, of course. As many pointed out, McFaul's characterization is false. The Nazis did, in fact, target/kill ethnic Germans for a variety of reasons, including, for example, disagreeing with their ideology, or for not fitting the mold of what they thought was perfect race. This also gets an even more controversial claim, namely the Jews. I'm sorry.
God. You stopped yourself so early.
Oh. Namely, the Jews who were murdered in and around Germany and not considered ethnic Germans, which many argue simply not true and highly disrespectful, if not teetering on anti-Semitism and revisionist history.
Correct me if I'm wrong, too. A lot of those Jews who came from Germany, when they knew German, and when they started learning English, you could hear their German accent.
Right.
Husky, read this tweet.
This cheater.
Yeah.
All right, okay, I'm going. Okay, I'm going to express this calamity. It's wrong to suggest that German Jews whose families had lived in Germanic lands for centuries weren't ethnic Germans. Also, Hitler killed German communists, German Roma, German trade unionists, German handicapped, German queers, Freemasons. I'm adding more. You can keep going. Polish, Slavs. It's a long ass fucking list.
He killed German anti-Hitler. Pretty much. Sounds like Meadows' team got pictured pretty quickly because they deleted their tweet and their accompanying clip had already aired at that point. and followed up with a correction and apology. Da. They write, the historical record is clear. Hitler killed millions of Germans. We tweeted out part of inaccurate statement made last night by former ambassador asshole without arbitration. And we regret doing so and have since removed tweet. Smart. Nobody's going to remember that you removed the tweet because, screenshots.
Yeah, big time.
Oh, okay. I read that.
Yep.
Even McFowell himself reversed course, saying he was wrong to try to do a, juxtaposition with Hitler, whom he called incomparably evil. He also asked for the best literature on this topic to educate himself. Oh, educate yourself before go on show, dumbass. And ended with one final clarification. He writes, and please to clarify the obvious, last night and today we were not discussing Hitler's horrific killing of German citizens. Please have some decency to know that I would never compare Mariupol to the Holocaust.
Shh. Well, that's what he was doing. It's a location in Ukraine that's getting slaughtered right now.
Oh, I don't stand with Ukraine. Fight your own war.
So, anyway, the guy backtracked.
Good thing they can't face off. Because as one person aptly noted online, you never want to start an argument with, you gotta hand it to Hitler.
Yeah, no shit. Like, it was awful. Like, that's one of the things the media is doing right now.
PB, you gotta hand it to Hitler. He was a better villain than Zod.
Fact.
Oh my god.
You see, when the thing says you don't, then I'm gonna just do. Okay? I found him. It was making fun of Zod.
I don't understand how you can forget, just be an adult of this guy's age. If you're ambassador to some other country, you have to be at least somewhat educated and be like, maybe don't go on someplace and say a bunch of stuff that you just don't know. Like, if you don't know specifically the things that Hitler did, if you're like, yeah, I know he gassed some Jews and then he killed a bunch of people and he chased Anne Frank out of the country. Yeah, I get it. Like, these are the only things that you know? Don't fucking bring it up. Because things are only going to go bad for you. Have you ever seen it? Have you ever, in the history of internet, seen it go well for the person that said, yeah, but Hitler...
Oh, you need to click on the next one. You'll enjoy that.
I now know why PB wanted me on tonight, because he wanted me to make my World War II references.
Oh yeah.
So the next link you'll enjoy immensely. This is kind of up your alley, Husky. God, someone had to screenshot this too, because so they posted. I saw the original. Someone got the screenshot. I think it might still be up. I don't remember now. I thought it got pulled. Another person, because the media is all comparing Putin to Hitler, and it was a very much up the same exact alley. Do you have?
I compare him more to a czar.
Oh
than
God!
Anything else.
Here we go.
Is this it?
So yes, the tweet there that's being screenshot is the one we're looking at there. It says Hitler recognized Poland, but called for concessions. Putin absurdly claims that Ukraine is not a state. Hitler had left the League of Nations. Putin violates every.
Whoa. I don't even think they were part of the League of Nations.
Oh, it
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Putin violates every international law there is. Hitler did not use chemical weapons. Putin, I know. Putin is preparing to do so.
First of all.
Oh yeah, this is horrible.
Hitler did not recognize Poland. Poland was Germany.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, they
The League of
recognized it as
Nations.
Germany.
Hitler was never part of the League of Nations. The League of Nations was
How?
made to control Germany,
How
and
can
it
you
failed.
get so
obviously.
much wrong? Like, did you look things
And-
up and
and-
intentionally
And
tweet the wrong
and
information?
by the way, there's this nice shower they had in Germany. Do you want to step inside? I can show you around.
The guy who put a comment on
they're
here
nice and
cracked me
warm.
up. The dude I wrote the comment here says, we're now at the point where the Atlantic Council is claiming that Nazis never used chemical weapons at Auschwitz. Holy fucking shit, what is happening? Exactly.
Yeah, so
Like,
who
this
is
whole
this?
thing is
Who
fucked.
is Anders asshole?
Is part of the Atlantic Council.
I don't know what that is. What is the Atlantic Council?
Oh, is it another shitty
The think
organization
tank.
I mean,
like NATO?
The think tank. It's an
it's a think
organization.
tank?
Yeah, for the world. You know, like U.S. global leadership.
Oh,
and
so it's
engagement.
like a Western think tank?
It's American think tank. There you go.
So this person is supposed to, like, have information inside his cranium someplace and
Yes.
literally got all of it wrong.
Yes.
All of it.
Yep.
Like, on both sides. Literally on both sides. I mean, the only thing that he got right, I guess, is that Putin absurdly claims that Ukraine is not a state. Although I don't remember him saying that it wasn't a state currently. I remember him saying that it used to be a part, and that, you know, there are parts of Ukraine that were independent republics, but did he actually say they are not a state? They are not a like, I don't know what phrasing you have to use in fucking Russian to say something's not a country, but I never heard him say it. And I heard
This entire tweet is crap.
Hitler was in the League of Nations.
Hitler had left the League of Nations.
Like, don't you have to be in it to leave it? Like, dude, like the math. Like, the math on that one. Like, you were like, League of Nations, Hitler. Like, I don't remember exactly what year the League of Nations started. What year did that start, Husky?
I'm just getting it. Let's see. This one says it looks like 1920 to 1946.
1920 to 1946. And what Hitler?
Here we go. Here we go. Let's this
Hitler
one says
came to power in the
19
30s. Like 32 is when he got first elected. Well, when he got allegedly, or whatever.
So Germany joined in 1926 and remained a member until Adolf Hitler withdrew the country from the League in 1933. League of Nations was established in 1920.
So technically, that was the Weimar Republic. And then when Hitler came in power, he said, "Okay, we're leaving this."
This whole thing, though, is just like, what the fuck is he? You know, like when you're reading this, none of this. It's almost like this guy was thinking with his, I don't know, a crayon when he wrote this shit out. Because he says Putin violates every international law there is. Okay, Hitler
There's
did not
lots
use
of
chemical.
international laws.
You know, it's like Hitler did not use chemical weapons is almost the same thing as saying Hitler did nothing wrong. Like, that's literally,
Right?
I mean, look at that. It's, oh my God. What do you think? Where did sarin gas come from, motherfucker? Like, what are you talking about?
It comes from a mustard plant.
Oh my God.
What's going on down here in the comment? Clearly, this is a case of tweets being character limited. He means Hitler never used them on the battlefield. What? No. No. Absolutely not.
Oh God. Oh.
Because if that was the case, then you can start rephrasing everything. You could say, Putin wants to. Look how many characters I just cut. Like,
Oh my
are you
God.
fucking kidding me? Like, that was the first. What an excuse. Oh, well, he didn't have enough characters to say battlefield. What a piece of shit. I don't think he means at Auschwitz. I think he means on a battlefield. All sides had them, and neither used them. What?
So it's still a violation of the Geneva Protocol to use
Yeah, that's what Rose said too.
the gas.
Correct. It's still considered.
Right?
By the way, you
war.
know who could use chemical weapons at that time?
Hmm.
America. Because we never signed the Geneva Protocol until Gerald Ford.
Right.
and it was reiterated, and they
What
added
is up
other
with? I
chemical
don't
weapons to
understand
that.
what's going on with all of these Nazi apologists that are like, or I guess they're apologizing for the guy up top. Like, he's actually smart, guys, except everything else about the tweet is also bullshit.
I don't know. It's like there's a
Wait for
million
a
other
few
things.
weeks. They'll deny the Holocaust
the way
also.
that
There we go.
the way
Go
that
ahead,
whole
Beth.
the way that thing
Mike
is whole worded
Button.
makes you think he's a member of the NSDAP.
His crayon was just not big enough.
Because that's how
Right.
most of the modern ones talk, is they don't think Hitler did all these bad things.
I'm very concerned about this American firewall, not fireball, sorry, alcohol, which is emerging. I use Tor and VPNs, but am still being blocked out of .ru, which means the dark web is also becoming purged of non-aligned sources. Get ready for draconian privacy legislation disguised as cybersecurity measures. You're not necessarily wrong, Paul. Why do you want to go to? So he just wants to go to the Russia websites to get what they're saying, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
It's
that's
getting
the same.
annoying that they're censoring that and calling it. It's like, well, what is Russia saying about everyone else? Was
Right,
their
like,
propaganda?
just like,
I
am
want to
I
weigh
not?
I want to weigh the. I'm not calling it Ukraine. It's NATO propaganda versus the Russian propaganda, because this war isn't a Russian-Ukrainian war. It's a Russia-NATO war. Ukraine's in the way.
Right.
Facebook allows praise of neo-Nazi Ukrainian battalion if fights Russian invasion. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, enemy of my enemy is my friend when you're at war. Like,
Right.
Ukraine is at war. Whoever that you need to use, like, you're using their fighters to fight somebody,
did
you
that
go
thing
ahead
just
and use them.
did
I don't
that
give a
thing
fuck
just
about
prove
that.
what Putin said, that there's Nazis in Ukraine?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's quite obviously, like, okay, you pick a country on the planet, and I'll tell you whether or not there's a Nazi there. Yes, there's a Nazi there. Yes, there's a Nazi in that country.
Oh, God.
I'm not saying that they're in any position of power. I'm not saying that they can actually get anything done. I'm saying that there's at least fucking one, except for maybe Greenland. No, there's probably still one there. Like, they're all over the place. It's terrible. Like, nobody's saying that it's good. Like, I just watched season 2 of The Boys. It's all about some fucking Nazi cunt. Like, holy shit. Like, they're all over the place, but the fact that they have enough of them in Ukraine that they can create a fighting battalion, that's a little sketchy. Like, are you going to did they already have the weapons, or are you going to be giving them weapons? Get back in there and sell the war. That was one of the first comments I seen when you originally sent it, and I was like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Sell the war to who? Like, to me? You want to sell the war to me? Like, what did you send that? Was that Rich or you that sent that a picture on Facebook? Because I know you both sent one. And I don't remember.
Oh, God. Might have been
Rich was the gas. No, your picture.
Oh.
I do not stand with Russia. I do not stand with Ukraine. I do not stand with NATO. I only stand inside of it. I do not stand with the UN. I stand with the people in each country who are held hostage by their governments that start wars, destroy economies, and subjugate our lives.
Yeah,
First
I'm really
time I
rooting
read it,
for all the Ukrainians and Russians to just side with each other and turn against their book governments. But that won't happen.
they're too afraid.
Yep.
So it's like, I mean, neither of these countries are like countries that should be put up on a pedestal of something you should aspire to as your fledgling South Sudanese republic. Like, you do not want to be Russia. You do not want to be Ukraine if you are South Sudan. I use them as an example because they're one of the newest countries on the entire planet. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're looking around, you can be like,
Nice
"Oh,
Afghanistan."
I mean, Iraq's falling apart too, but that's completely different. They're already a country; they have to fall apart and then be broken up or whatever. That's not the point. The point is, this one is a country that has like a governing body. Like maybe don't look to Ukraine. Like you can look just across the water to get somebody who's 10 times fucking better. Like Greece is 10 times better than fucking Ukraine. Just
Well,
Greece. And
not
Greece ain't that great.
economy-wise.
Greece ain't that great. Oh, economy wise, they're substantially better than Ukraine. There's a reason Ukraine's not letting NATO, and the economy is a big reason for it. There's a reason why they're not. Are they in the UN? Or not the UN? In the EU?
Mm-hmm.
They got let into the EU? When did that happen? Because they are at the bottom of the barrel. Because I was just watching a video on that when the guy was showing all of the average GDPs across all of the EU, and like average, I want to say was like 35,000, something like that. So that's per individual. Like I don't know what the total comes to, blah blah blah. But they average it out because everybody has a different fucking population size. So you can't just look at the total economy, or else Germany always wins.
Right.
So yeah, you got all of like even the three Baltic countries, Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia, they're doing like 3 or 4 times better than Ukraine economy.
Yeah.
Just looking at GDP, just looking at like baseline, like I don't know what it's built on. Like if Ukraine would actually pump some of the natural gas that they had before they got attacked, then they could have been making some money, but they weren't fucking doing it because I don't know if they don't have the technology, if they don't have the manpower, or what the fucking problem is. But you got it there, so you got to spend money to make money.
PB, did you watch that one video I sent you the other night, though?
Which one? I might have.
The first one.
What do
I
you mean?
should send it to Squirrel, too.
The what?
As to why Russia attacked Ukraine.
Hitler used chemical weapons on himself because it was made of lead.
It was recycling.
Or no, it was a cyanide pill, right?
Yep.
Right.
Cyanide pill. Yay, that gets a like.
Is that cyanide pill? Was it lead? I don't know. All I know is the skull, the remains that the USSR had. The DNA on that did not match the DNA on Hitler's jacket, and we've never been allowed to test it again.
Mhm.
So he's in Antarctica, is what you're saying.
He's
Probably.
underground.
He is the Emperor Penguin.
Or he's in South America somewhere. Well, at least his corpse.
It's a big thing, and it's easy to believe that conspiracy theory, too, that he could be alive, because he was a very smart guy. So why wouldn't he stage his own death?
Oh, I would stage my own death and then move to the Falkland Islands. Fuck yeah. Somewhere down there. Isn't that where he fucking went to South America, man? He's like Elvis. He didn't die. He just went home.
Was it Venezuela? Maybe.
My brothers believe, though, he thought of this for a bit. He thought maybe the Russians did find him, and they tortured the shit out of him.
I don't think that it would be Venezuela because I don't think they went to the west coast of South America. Isn't Venezuela west coast?
I believe it's on the east side. It's above Brazil.
Oh, it's above Brazil? Which one am I thinking of?
Chile?
Let's take a look.
No, just above that. No, like whichever. I'm thinking of Peru.
Oh, okay.
100% thinking of Peru. At least I'm pretty sure that's the one. One of them has whichever one has Lake Titicaca. Yeah, that's Peru. And then it goes into Bolivia, which is a shit country, and it's landlocked. Like, oh my god. Worst of both worlds. How terrible for you.
Take a look.
Take a look at who?
Argentina, Rose said in chat. Yes, that's it. That's it.
Okay, yeah. Venezuela is north of Brazil. It's just right
And in Timon.
there. You want me to show you?
He said the same thing. Argentina. That's where it was. Thanks, guys. Thank you to.
No, the Nazis hit in America.
So, the Falkland Islands are right here.
Project Paperclip. We got the good ones.
Yeah, so Venezuela's right there. There's Brazil,
right at
there's
the top.
Venezuela.
So you're telling me
Brazil?
that the Nazis landed on the north coast? It must be like, okay, how many
Argentina.
coasts does this country have? 3?
Let's see. Let's
It's a
say
giant
this
triangle?
is north. I never said anything about the South America thing. You're the one that said that.
Yeah,
This is the
Argentina.
north, right here.
Mhm.
I'm
Let's
talking
say
about
this
the
is the
conspiracy
east.
theory. East.
Oh.
This whole long side is west, right?
Yeah.
So you live in a big fucking triangle, man. You got 3 coasts. Sweet.
Peninsula.
Yep. There's the Falkland Islands right there.
Right, the itty bitty Falkland Islands, which are they British? Are they not British? Who's to say?
Lemon Pie says, I'm sure that they at times could travel across the continent westward. So.
Oh, I mean, if you're way up at the north, it's not very wide up there. Like, it's super
Argentina.
hard to travel
lot of
across
evidence.
Brazil.
Hey, did you know? Have you noticed this? This was one thing I saw one time. Is have you ever seen Chile's military garb?
No, not that I can recall.
It's very, very say 1940s Germany.
Oh shit! Really?
Interesting.
Yeah,
so,
let me look that one up.
You look, so I was
I haven't
watching
seen their military uniforms.
I think I was watching a video by Real Life Lore, which is like exclusively geography. He's like, what would happen if we made Chile an even longer country? And he made it go from the southern tip all the way to the northern tip of Alaska. And he goes, this would be literally impossible to defend. Like, people be taking you, they'd be like, we'll take this little piece of land here, we'll take this little piece of land there. And you'd be like, fuck, man, we're 10,000 miles away. We'll be right there.
Timmons said that lots of racists in Argentina, including its president. And then Lemon Pie said,
racist against which race? Like, what does that mean to be racist in this context? I don't know how racism works in South America because everybody,
there's a lot of
Reba.
Pardon my
I'm sharing the screen.
Okay,
there's a lot of communities down there that are German-based communities. It's kind of strange. But Lemon Pie added Israel went and hunted down several of them down there.
Husky. I was going to put it up on the screen, but the last time that your screen shared looked like that and had a bunch of tiny little boxes on it, you weren't ready for it to go up on the screen.
I'm ready.
So
There's just multiple.
So I was waiting for you to be like,
going to go through it.
Woof woof. Because he's a dog.
Everyone sees these. Let's go through. Let's go through. Let's go through.
Oh,
this is their current military garb.
Yep.
What the fuck? Oh no!
I found this out through some people. I'm like, no, there's no way this is. Oh my! Oh, it is real.
Oh my god! That. Oh no!
Her name is Schultz.
No way! This is
amazing.
This might be a more modern one, but if you have a lot of people,
that's dress uniform. That's what.
Right. That's
like.
what. No, that's what. Yeah. Right. The other one is like combat. This is like what did you say?
This is combat. This is dress.
Right.
Hey.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait a second. I'm so confused.
My mind's blown.
Why are their hands at their sides?
I know they're still doing the Unskonsstepping.
Oh my god.
Oh. Darren says, woof. In defense of Husky.
Oh god. Oh.
Argentinian think they are Europeans, so they think themselves to be white. So racist.
Oh yeah, but these people are from
Chile.
But this is Chile.
Them in South America.
Wow.
Yeah. This is Chile.
Oh my god.
Jawohl.
I guess it says Prussia is alive now. This is not.
But is there?
I mean, maybe the
Russian influences down there, or is it just purely German? Oh my god, I don't even know what to say,
these are more 1940s look than.
It's like they borrowed it there, and they're like, "Thanks for the hand-me-down."
Hey, look at these helmets. They look a little padded. You know.
I see you guys weren't using these anymore. We might have to go to war against some penguins. Oh my God, I
Oh my
seen a
God.
map. I seen a map. There is a country in South, was it South? It was, I want to say it was in northern South America that declared war against some other type of animal in the same way that Austria declared war against the emus.
You mean
And they
Australia,
also
not
lost.
Austria?
Did I not say Australia?
You said Austria.
Oh, my mistake.
Your
Like,
mind, I got your mind on Germany with that last one. The German countries.
duh. But
yeah, I
so there's
saw
two
that. Like
countries
people
at
were just
least out
posting. I'm
there.
like, no, there's no way this is real. People are just shit posting. And I looked it up. I'm like, oh
I'm
shit.
looking at that history about Chile. It says Chile hired a French military training mission in 1858, and the Chilean legation in Berlin was instructed to find a training mission during the War of the Pacific in 1881, but large-scale emulation of the Prussian army began in 1886 with the appointment of Captain Emil, can't even pronounce that dude's last name, a graduate of the renowned, can't pronounce that shit either, in Berlin. And was also appointed were 36 Prussian officers to train officer cadets in the Chilean Military Academy. The training occurred in 3 phases. The first took place between 1885 to 1891 during the presidency of Domingo Santa Maria. And the second was the post-Civil War phase, and the third was the 1906 reorganization. Oh, shit. So that's the history about why Chile's army looks like Germans.
Yeah,
Because there's
but why'd they keep it? And it was world information. Why'd they keep it?
Oh man. Let me
Because even
see.
Germany went away from that
See, I
age.
didn't think that Ukraine was in the EU yet.
Is that the right screen? Yes, it is. Okay. Let me see here. So theater remote. That'll be all right. So this is just a video of them marching. I'm not gonna.
Wehrmacht.
This is their parade style in 2018. I'm not gonna play the audio or anything, but
Smart.
look at.
You can install your own audio.
Oh,
Jawohl!
oh my god. Oh god.
Keep those steps tight. Good night, Cam.
That's insane. Scooting up a little bit. There we go.
Hey,
Yeah.
there they are.
Oh, there's some hand mode. Get them a little higher, boys.
Oh my god. Because my first thought when I watched this is this must be Chile.
Right. This must be fucking chilly. Get a sweater.
Oh my god.
That's how you know it's modern day.
Oh my god.
We weren't flying jets in the 40s. Okay, now we went back.
Well, I mean, they were, but they weren't.
What was that?
They were
What
German.
was that?
That was just tanks. Oh god.
From 1952.
Oh look, the band's here.
TV. Argentinian presidential quote. The Mexicans came from the Indians. The Brazilians came from the jungle. But we Argentines came from the ships. And they were ships that came from Europe. What the fuck?
I thought
Like,
the Mexicans
nobody
came
in
from the
America
Spanish
is
raping them.
who talks about, like, you say, yeah, I got like German blood or Danish blood or Swedish blood or Austrian blood or Portuguese blood or whatever. Good
So
morning,
you got
Hen.
all this shit
You'll
going
say all
down in
that
South
stuff,
America.
but you don't like use it as a selling point as a politician in America. Hey, I used to be related to these Europeans.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
We got all these problems in South America, but America's like, nah, it's okay. Let's just go with bomb some brown people in Asia.
Holy shit.
Oh, is Europe getting in another war? Maybe we'll get involved in that again.
Hi, Hen.
So is he like trying to say that nobody lived in Argentina at all before people from Europe got there.
Hmm.
That's the assertion in that quote, which
I
is
believe the Incas lived in that
oof.
area in
Oh,
Chile.
night, Kim.
Right. They were right. I don't know how far to the east they expanded because Argentina is a very big country,
Hmm.
but they weren't not in the country somewhere. My God. Yeah, I would say that the Mexicans came from the Indians. I love that they talk about Mexicans down there, though. That's hilarious. Like they
Hmm.
skipped a whole bunch of countries in the middle. Fuck it, they're all everybody to the north is a Mexican.
See,
Just
do I
like to
still have
us,
that?
everybody to the
Let's see.
south is a
Okay,
Mexican.
okay. Let's see all the countries. All the countries. Let's just okay, so first we got there's so
Count.
many.
There's a
Should I
lot,
go for the
dude.
ones above should I go with the ones above Brazil?
No, only count ones that would be on like the direct path, which means you can
Okay,
skip
so
like
here's
Belize and
the
Ecuador or whatever.
okay, so here's the direct path of Argentina. You get Uruguay. I mean, it's kind of there.
Oh,
Hmm.
for
You know
sure.
what? You know what? Screw it. Let's just. I want to share my screen. It's more fun.
Well,
Everyone, so
screen share is
we
always
need a
more fun.
visualizer for the audience.
People like looking at maps, and you want to know how I
Yeah.
know that? Because I'm a person, and I look at maps, and I enjoy it. Let's
All
look
right,
at a
so
map, everybody.
let's take a look. Okay, so here's Argentina. There's Chile. Hello, Chile. There's
Mm.
Uruguay. I mean Uruguay.
Hmm.
Paraguay. Bolivia. There's Peru.
Oh, the Paraguay are for people who are only half gay.
I thought they were
So
paraplegic
intelligent.
gays.
Parakeet.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, then there's Brazil right here.
oh, fuck! I'm not counting. Fuck, hold
French.
on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? We're at 4,
Yeah, four or so. Yeah. French Guiana.
5,
Suriname. I
6.
can't read that. It's
Doesn't matter.
Guyana,
7,
Venezuela,
8,
Colombia,
9.
Ecuador,
Cocaine. 10,
Peru. All right,
11,
okay. Now here we go to Panama,
12,
Costa Rica,
13,
Nicaragua,
14,
Honduras,
15,
El Salvador,
16,
Guatemala,
17. At
Belize,
least he's not being 18. Oh, my bad.
and then Mexico.
Right, but he said Mexico because he's talking about the Mexicans that came from
Yeah, but I'm
India.
saying I was still listing Mexico
Psycho.
because
Now, did he
least-
mean?
Mexico.
Now, did he mean
But like,
like
look at
Indian, like Native
Oh.
American?
Ooh, that's a good question because whenever anybody like does a historical reference like that, like everybody in America came from India.
Right. Well, like if he's trying to say that like, old Mexico is of native people, then yes, that's correct. Native. But India, like India, the from the Far East India,
Yeah, they all walked over there, man. Like they just got here before us. And then they worked their way south, but then they stopped before they got to Argentina, and Argentina stayed nice and pure and waited for those European ships to come over. What a fucking joke.
And keep in mind, the European ships hit this little island first.
Just so you know, it is polite to say Belize
This little
and
island.
thank you.
Or even one of these islands.
No,
Somewhere
I thought
around
they
here
hit
is where the first Europeans landed.
Hold on. Zoom in more on the islands.
On the islands?
Just, yep.
All right.
No, to the right. To the right.
Ah,
damn it.
fucking hell. I hate how they're zooming. All right.
Yes, the archipelago, that's just that you have
Fucking
covered up
shit,
here.
it's just stupid.
They most definitely landed on one of the ones that is to the east of the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico.
Like Virgin Islands there.
It was either the Virgin Islands or Antigua. Like it was one in that chain and on the northern part of it. That's what
They
they
were all
hit.
over the place.
They were like, look, guys, we finally made it to an island off of India. I can't see India, but it's right over there. Because look at these people.
Oh my God.
Belize and thank you.
Jeez. Lemon Pie says, if you visit Cuba, try to Havana a good time.
Oh man!
Geography puns! Yay!
Every time that I go on Instagram and scroll past the "You're all caught up," if I go 2 or 3, I'll hit a dad joke. You want to test that
Let's do it.
theory?
Sure.
We'll see if Instagram will give me a terrible dad joke at the moment. That's what they call them. I don't call them that. Okay, update. Yeah, that looks like an old picture. Okay, let's keep scrolling down. Tell me when I'm all okay. All caught up. The first one is, and God said, I will send them without wings so no one suspects they are angels. It's a picture of a dog.
So ridiculous.
And
that's
then
heartwarming, right? Yeah.
when your friend comes over unannounced so you have no time to clean, please don't tell anyone I live like this. Where are the dad jokes, machine? I've had to scroll so far.
Wookie in chat says a friend of his in Canada is moving to Belize.
On purpose.
Interesting.
It doesn't snow in Belize.
Is it for economic reasons or is it for job? Like, you know.
That's a good question. Every country in South America hates Argentina. I have met people from Paraguay, Uruguay, Colombia, Peru, Venezuela, and Ecuador. Not one positive word about us.
About it.
About it. Well, isn't it about him too? What about the people? They talk about the people, or are they just like, Argentina sucks on a map? I don't know. Some people don't think PB is telling the truth, but I, Bolivia. As you should. As you should. You just got to say it with confidence, and then it feels like the truth.
Oh, I know the reason why they're going to Belize. Coke.
You got to go farther south than that.
His friend says it's
no, it starts right there. It starts in that area.
Economics. It's cheaper than Canada. Well, wishing him luck.
What isn't cheaper than Canada?
Less commie too. Well, good luck to him, man.
Oh, that's definitely true. I bet you their prime minister doesn't do blackface either.
You don't say.
I mean, you got to be a special kind of person to do that, but he fits the fucking bill, man. What a guy. What a fucking guy. Belize is supposed to be a good place to live and or visit. Wait, so it's both? It's a country that is both? That's South of America. There's good countries south of America?
Yep.
Who knew?
Oh,
one shot, please, to South of America. I mean, to actually go south of America, you got to go to Penguin Land.
Right.
But I do own a black suit, so I will fit in.
You'll blend.
Right, you gotta walk with a particular type of waddle. Like, I'm not the greatest at sitting on eggs, though. Like, that's not my speciality, as Obi-Wan Kenobi would say. I don't have a British accent either. I had to do my best Obi-Wan Kenobi on Tim's talk. That was not good. It was real bad. Then I had to do Batman, so, where's the trigger? Blah.
Oh, God.
Everybody loves Christian Bale. And if you don't love Christian Bale, you can bail on his stream.
Oh, man.
Okay, you guys ready to wrap it up? We covered everything, and it's 2.5 hours. Long enough fucking show. Everybody laughed.
Haha.
Wait, no, I don't.
Too bad we couldn't laugh at Zod.
I mean, we did. We most definitely laughed at him during the show at least one time.
What you mean? No, we don't. No, we don't end.
What?
Did you want to? Did they not want us to end? I mean, we could if you want to do that Nintendo thing. I said you don't have to.
What the Nintendo thing?
Yeah, just something to close on.
Is it funny?
I don't know.
If you
I just thought
know,
I'd bring it up. If they don't want us to leave yet, we'll give them an encore.
Hen laughed twice. Thank you. She's in the chat lying. Didn't laugh once. Shenanigans. Like, Husky said something. You laughed. Like, you were here when he was talking about the Nazis. How could you not laugh?
She was laughing at lemon pie.
See, that works too. You laughed at the wonderful people that I had in my chat. Boom. Called it. PB has a producer telling him to wrap it up like a TV show. Yeah, because we're fucking doing it live. And he's like, can you already? Can you? I've got things to do. He doesn't want me to disclose what the things are. So the things are his gay lover. That's okay. It's 2022. It's not 2017 like all those ridiculous leftists want you to believe in, women power. How many women are in the Ukrainian military? Nobody knows. How many women are in the Russian military? Like 5?
Are we talking about the actual people who are in the military?
No. The real military, not the... I see that you gave us a like on Instagram so you can join our military.
Oh, not a clue.
The crowd that peers through the cage as they perform on the stage.
Every laugh counts. You wouldn't have got that laugh if you weren't here. You are welcome. That's how it works, man. Transitory laws of math. Like, I understand how math works. It's not my fault that that's the math. Like, I brought a laugh to you. You're welcome. And on that note, you got anything to plug, Husky?
Yeah,
I'll take that.
Well, I mean,
he's like, yeah, Nazis, the way that Alec Baldwin would.
Oh shit!
Shoot them while they're not looking.
Don't shoot anybody, people. Don't shoot anybody. Like, this is a joke.
Anyways,
the producer told me I had to say that.
I've been working on a secondary to Discord because they're going to add some strict TOS.
Gilded.
So come join the Gilded server. I'm making it just like the Discord server, but I'm adding other things because they have things.
Oh, no.
They have added things. They have like forum threads, message boards, voice chats.
So it's going to be worse than Discord?
No, it's going to be better because I can do a lot more.
What do you mean better? No, there's going to be more. Yeah, more stuff means more confusion.
Stuff means more confusion. More stuff means more fun.
Speaking of somebody who's not confused, Squirrel, you got anything to plug?
Not right now. No.
Yeah, that's how you do a fucking transition, Zod.
Nothing to plug right now. Just waiting on Big Rich, and he's in the middle of moving. So.
Oh, still doing that? Is he moving states?
No, the problem is the housing market's shit. In Arizona.
I believe it.
So he hasn't been able to find because they have a pretty big superhero family. They got to move, and they're just not been able to find the proper location for the small superheroes. So
sounds incredible.
Yeah, it's very super. So anyway, hopefully by the end of the week. We'll see.
I realized I forgot a thing again.
You forgot a thing?
Yeah, I forgot too. I was so excited because I want everyone to join the guild server.
Husky, do you have a second thing to plug?
Yeah. I'm just gonna send you guys a video in the chat. It's just a video I posted before
good morning.
we went live on the Phantom Zone the other day.
Oh,
you
check posted
that
a
out.
Video. I posted a show.
And it was shown on the Phantom Zone too.
No, people don't care about what I was going to say. I can tell you guys after the show is over.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. Now they're going to videos lately. I have 2 for this month so far.
No, it's really not. It's just stupid YouTube upload bullshit that you'll find funny that people who just watch YouTube don't find funny. You get what I mean? You get what I mean?
Right.
So I like Wookiee supremacy. He might find it funny. So
Hey, man.
I'm not bringing it up. I'm just stringing them along a little farther until I can figure out exactly what I need to say to end the show, because I didn't even have the buttons clicked in order to be able to end the show. But you can't end the show saying "fuck it, we'll do it live," because you're doing the exact opposite of that. But you can say, "Fuck it, we'll end it live." Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Night.